Hello and welcome to Under the Table, where it's under the table and we have a lot of fun and we do stuff, and sometimes people laugh, sometimes people cry, and sometimes people don't do any of those things. Welcome. Let's see if they loaded. No, they didn't load. They never load. They never load. Okay.
We'll be there eventually with time.
You're missing in action. Oh my god, have you guys ever tried these stevia sodas?
The what? Stevia soda?
Oh, like, yeah. They're really good.
Yeah, they're like weirdly good. I'm not a big fan of stevia, but...
Yeah, you get used to it though, because I hated stevia when I first started drinking stevia drinks, but...
it's kind of bitter, but...
6 years since then, and I don't even notice.
They're good in the soda. I don't know.
Oh yeah, like the fizziness.
Yeah.
What brand is it?
It's Zevia.
Ooh.
This is not a paid ad. This is not a paid ad.
If you like caffeine, BAI makes some.
Oh yeah.
But the fizzy ones aren't as popular, so like it's hard to find them outside of like Target.
Hi-yo.
I need to go to Target. I haven't been there in a while.
Hi-yo.
This is not a paid ad. Anyway.
Hi-yo.
You should have refrained from naming the brand until they pay you.
Yeah, true, right?
Nice Saints hat.
Imagine if that's how our group gets off the ground. Some stevia sodas like, hey, we'll sponsor you.
This actually isn't a Saints hat for football. It's a Saint Tropic hat for
Oh?
one of our glorious few followers.
Artiste.
It's actually a
Artiste.
joke. It's just a football hat. It's kind of lame.
Oh.
Fuck you. The Saints aren't lame.
I mean, my hat's lame. Anyway, don't worry about it. Okay,
You're lame.
so starting off today, we are missing Gruff. And I promise Eminen's here. He just hasn't loaded yet.
I'm here.
Let's go ahead and have a recap. And
Let's have Emmett do it.
well, I was gonna say Elvira's quest, so I was gonna have her do it.
Oh.
For the.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. Don't sound too enthusiastic.
Okay. Woo! I've been drinking.
Away.
So, we left off with Demon Tiefling Man contacting us in our sleep, telling us to bring that crystal thing to the throne room or something, when we were gonna go help the twins overthrow the government. The next morning, my instinct was to go meet my ex at the fountain. He didn't show up, but my old friend did, named Strazza, and we got ourselves into some trouble and stole some very expensive wine. And then my dad came up and was like, "Hey, have you seen Zamru? He's gone missing." And I was like, "No, fuck you, you're not my dad." So Strazza and I go looking for him, and we end up at this wacko Demetrius's place, who has kidnapped Zamru because he's obsessed with Elvira. Imogen, Mintiana, and I proceed to absolutely slaughter the man. And then, lo and behold, Strazza is working. I know, prostitute with daddy issues. Terribly shocking. Lo and behold, Strazza is working with the Warnens, and she's hated me this entire time. But also, plot twist, my dad is a badass cleric and busts in and saves the day. And then I proceed to chase down Strazza through the streets.
That one was me.
And with a magical knife dagger that I had in my tits, I knock her down in the fountain and then just absolutely destroy her.
I rewatched
and then I
that
make
scene.
up with my dad, and Zanru is like, "I still love you, kinda." And Elvira is like, "Yeah, too bad, me too, but it can't happen." And he's like, "Yeah." And that's where we left off.
It was more like you told him to live with regret. By the way, I rewatched that scene the other day, and I have to say, the tit dagger was actually very funny. I laughed.
Yay.
It was just like, I just remembered I have a dagger in my tits. Oh, that's fucking brutal. Okay, sorry. That one and you throwing Mintiana out of your pocket, that made me laugh a lot.
Oh, that's right. Mintiana was hiding in my pocket.
As
and
a bird.
Strazza could hear Mintiana talking, and then she was calling it out, and I was like, "Oh no, there's a bird in my pocket." And I just reach in, praying that Mintiana has turned into a bird. Thankfully she does. And I just go, "Oh look, it's better now," and I just chuck it in the air.
True.
It?
Okay.
It's referring to the bird, not you, Mintiana. I know you are the bird. Let me correct then. Her. I threw her into the air. I yeeted Mintiana into the skies.
It's them, but...
Oh, them? I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice. Nice image.
Here's our friends.
Oh, my God. Hold on.
Oh, we're just sleeping.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys are taking naps. Don't you like naps?
Nap time.
Yeah, especially with tiny people.
Nap time.
Okay. Stupid screens, man.
Nap.
You got all your screens.
Yeah, now I have the house like super zoomed in, and then I realized that I did not, I had the laptop unplugged and I was about to die.
That happens to me so much with my Chromebook. The screen just goes dim and it's like big. bitch.
Yeah, I use a second computer for showing with a capture card showing the stuff on the stream. So it was about to turn off. That was not good. Okay. So the players awaken at house. Oh, I totally put that down wrong. The players awaken at house Valis. Let's see if I can say that right this time. And around, and Ferronis is around the table, currently talking to the twins.
Oops.
You guys.
Question: is this the next day after the hero quest?
Yeah, this is the day after your hero quest.
Okay, so I'm no longer covered in blood. Okay.
No.
No, you took a nice bath. Nice steamy bath.
Did some laundry.
Got some wine.
So, Elvira's probably gonna get up and
Hold on.
out.
Get up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, pet your pets for me.
Anyone else want to DM today? I forgot to make Ferronis not invisible on the map.
Oh no!
I was like looking at the stream and it was just like an empty chair.
Why am I not in the big bed? I feel like I deserve the big bed.
No, you guys know.
I don't know if Smithers fits in the small bed.
That's someone else's bed. You guys can get out of bed if you want. So, as you enter the room, Elvira, you can hear Ferronis talking very loudly. And he's saying, "Either way, I want them wardens out of this city."
Well, that makes two of us.
Oh, good morning, Elvira.
Good morning, sir. Seems you're up to no good as usual, I see.
Oh, of course. I'm over here making alliances. Business as usual.
Yes, business as usual. How are things?
Very good. Have you tried the Zevia?
It's fine to have a boring voice for one day.
You can chill if you need to, my guy.
Yeah, there's no point in straining it. Gotta butter him up for Wednesday.
Gotta butter him up for Wednesday.
Yeah, you're technically working double time between the hero quest and us doing next session early.
So you asked how are things?
Yes.
I said, very good. If it wasn't for those damn wardens last night.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware of the wardens last night. Did they cause trouble elsewhere other than the... what is it called? I've forgotten what it is. The warehouse?
Oh, no. There seems to be the lot of them. Those ones were not under the command of Octavian. Of that, I'm sure.
I see.
We're currently making an alliance based on my new friend here, and his plight to get either him or his sister on the throne.
Yes, we've had a similar conversation with him last night about it. A couple of us are in favor of them initially attempting to rule together, and they are very strongly opposed.
Actually, we have been thinking about that.
Have you?
We have taken, after great consideration, your proposal of a possible council into consideration.
Fantastic. I hope it could be of use to you. Or for the kingdom, I should say.
I believe you could be. And as for the wardens, he said, turning to Frost, I believe we have struck an accord. If we are to rule, we will banish the wardens from the city, never to see their faces again.
interesting. By chance, before you banish them, could we just like get a hold of one to maybe have a conversation with him and try to figure out something?
What kind of something? Asked Valdara.
Well, I just had some questions for him, you know. Just wanted to figure something out. Get to the bottom of a little personal thing.
Well, if you're looking for information, you may want to speak with Octavian once he is ousted. He would have any answers you're looking for.
I suppose he would. Good morning, Earl. How are you doing?
Morning. Well, I slept pretty good last night, considering there weren't any people in my dream.
That's good news. We all had that same, I would say, nightmare. But
Wait,
things
you did?
were pretty quiet last night. I think we did.
Wait,
I
what
heard
did
this
you
last
dream
time.
about?
I think
I dreamed about a
everybody-
little red dude. He's gonna help us out.
Well, help us out? Hold on, out of character. We all had that same dream, right?
You all had
Yeah,
that same dream. It was the night before last,
we all know
though.
that it was
Yeah.
a dream.
Your quest
we
was
were
one
arguing
day.
in the dream.
Your quest was
Oh,
about
yeah,
one
that's
day
right.
worth of time.
Earl, I don't think he's here to help us.
Dream?
I think he wants to cause trouble.
What is this dream you speak of? Asked
What do you
Valdara.
mean? Well, this red friend with the big horns, he offered to help us with your little kingdom situation.
It was kind of a snack.
Most strange.
Yes,
I've
very.
never
For
heard
the
of such a
record, it
thing.
was out of character, not in character. Mintiana is not part of this conversation.
You could just hear from the back room.
Just in the distance. And he's a snack! Alright.
What way did he offer to help us?
Well, basically what he said is, I gotta take this crystal. He takes it out of his pocket and shows it to him. To take this crystal into the throne room, and he'd take care of the rest.
And I am very strongly opposed to this. And Elvira tries to take a swipe at the crystal to snag it from him. Just the preface and the way it was introduced is a terrible idea in the first place.
That is very strange. And Voldarin kind of looks at Valdara. Breakfast will be ready shortly if you guys would like to take a seat.
Sounds good.
All right.
Ibidin's just kind of walking the room. He's taken the entire set of blankets off the bed. He's wrapped it around himself, like a little robe thing. He's like just like kind of nuzzling his eyes a little bit. Too loud.
Oh,
Sorry, Ibidin.
Sorry, friend. Poor little guy.
You guys...
Mithras woke up and immediately went to the storeroom and got snacks and brought them back to the table to listen to them talk.
Hey,
Zol...
when did you get here, Mithras?
Oh, I've been here.
Voldara is
You
looking
did?
at you as you eat and comments on the snacks. Well, surely you are a big fellow.
I didn't get this big eating nothing.
It's good to see you've helped yourself to our stores. We have plenty. And then...
Would you mind if we took some for the road?
Of course. We would insist. Voldrin also looks and perhaps you should stay away from the spirits before sleep.
What do you mean, the spirits?
Wait, what do you mean, friend? What
they
spirit?
mean alcohol.
I know that.
Ah, I really like spirits.
Well, if you are drinking, perhaps you may have some strange dreams.
Well, I fully intend to
You've been
perhaps
gaslighting us.
stay away from the alcohol a few nights. Had a little bit of a bad trip, let's say.
Well, it does happen
Well, I
to
guess
all of
tea
us.
will have to do.
Speaking of tea, Earl, I was hoping you could help me with something. And
Yeah, anything,
Voldrin,
Fran.
Do you happen to have just a glass bottle lying around or something like that? Just something that could hold liquid.
While he's getting ready to answer that, Ferronis leans in to talk to Voldrin more. So about this ball that you wish for me to host, I'm sure we could get most of the houses there. House Rakion has always been faithful. Nethalar, Burnus, Kalthar, Dender. Oh, and Jorlo as well. But I think we should also invite one of the lesser houses, Zeron. After all, they're known for their historian nature and may be able to verify your proof, let's say. I think that would be excellent, says Valdara.
What's this about a bowl?
Well, we wish to have a ball where we invite all the major houses, at least the ones that we believe may be of service to us. Of course, there are some that may be opposed to us trying to overtake the queen. And so it's all kind of on the down low, she says.
Oh, but a ball sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't been to a ball since I went to the wizarding school.
You don't. Oh, I hate politics.
Well, of course, you would be invited as one of my guests as part of my house, and perhaps could help us negotiate with some of the other noble families as well, says Ferronis.
Yes, of course, friend. I mean, I gotta bring this little buddy in my back pocket, so might as well help you guys out on the way.
Ferronis laughs. Best to keep... Wait, which, you're not talking about stew, are you?
No, he's talking about the crystal.
No, I'm talking about the crystal.
Okay, never mind. Ferronis does not comment on that. That would have been weird. Okay. Very well.
Is that a beaver in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
No!
I'm sorry, I had to.
Not a beaver in your pants.
Hey, Stu, you want some scraps?
You can feed him some scraps. Breakfast is now served. You have some eggs, and they all together snaking.
Vinciana and Ebedin are napping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they can come out and get it after, if they're still hungry. They're napping.
So,
the best roleplay in the world. So, I still believe that the hardest houses to sell are going to be Kelthar, Dender, and Jurlor. Just because of their main professions.
More of that typing ASMR.
Sorry.
No, I like it. It's so crisp and clear.
Well, yes, I do know that House Kalthar have always been religious zealots. I highly doubt they would ever go for something like this, especially if they knew what we planned afterwards.
I just want to say, Mithras is going to be looking distinctly uncomfortable at all of this talk of like noble houses and overthrowing and shit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Duly noted. Well, of course, House Rakion have always been stalwart fellows. Good sense of morals, too. I think they will come around. Unlike that of Kalthar, where they are those religious zealots. They do enjoy a good inquisition now and again. Mithras, you seem uneasy, says Zeldar. Or Voldara. Jeez Louise. Voldara.
Oh, I don't think you can trust the noble houses.
Well, that's awfully funny, considering you're in the presence of two of them. And eating at our table, nonetheless.
Under the table, even.
You never know what secrets people have.
While that is true, many of the houses are known for different attributes, let's say. For example, Antinous here is very good and always have been at collecting antiques. They've done it for generations. Oh, we are known for such things.
Originally, that was like full of all the fancy shit.
Yeah, they had the showroom.
Just because they have a reputation doesn't mean it's true.
Oh, just want to know, I don't know if people on stream can notice this, but I love the little swaying animations of Elf Girl and Elf Man.
Oh, yeah. No, I used free game assets, and I just made them into a GIF and put them in GIF.
Adorable.
Whatever the hell it's called. I put them in
GIF.
here. Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of neat, especially where they're also tokens, so I can like move them around and stuff. Like say. Yep. Anyway, so now that it's easy to get distracted by that. I actually keep looking at them, which is kind of
mesmerizing.
Yeah. And then what is it? What were you saying, Mithras, before? I got distracted by the swaying.
I was saying how people who have a reputation for something doesn't necessarily mean that that reputation is true.
Oh, yes.
To that.
That is awfully true, actually, what you just said. In fact, our house is known to be incredibly rebellious, and we all know that isn't true. Isn't that right, brother? Of course, he says, laughing.
Out of character, what time is it?
It's just the morning.
Like, closer to 9 or 11?
9.
Got it.
I have to start having a literal daily schedule for this stuff.
You do?
So, since we have decided to take some of your offers, as far as making a council, would you be interested in helping us?
Well, I think I would not be opposed to a change in Imperion. Is everyone else in agreement?
Well, of course, we gotta help our friends. I mean, we'd be with the wardens right now if they weren't able to help us.
Yeah, we had a pretty close call with that the other day. Imogen, Mithras, do you agree to this?
Imogen just kind of snuck into the kitchen and grabbed a plate of bacon still wrapped up in his thing, and he kind of comes to the table. And now you've addressed him, he just kind of looks up bleary-eyed and... Huh?
I'll take that as a yes. How do you feel, Mithras?
You seem to be good people, but I will agree for now. He's gonna be very, very hesitant, but he's going to go with the party, but just very hesitantly, and he's going to be tugging lightly at where his sword is like kept in his sheath thing.
His intonation dropped downward instead of went upward, so you know he's uneasy.
So, I still believe that while I'm not positive, Wildren says, I think that it may be more beneficial to do a transitional style of government before initiating the council. But I will take your advice on it if you wish it to be different.
I very much would. I think the best way to have a sort of change to lead to something that you wish is to just splash the face with cold water.
Of course. You know? No shock.
Throw the hot blade in the cold oil.
No shock has ever ended a society overnight.
Exactly.
as you guys are sitting at the table, and Mintiana is still fairy napping in the back room, you guys feel inside your pockets a burning sensation.
Is it happening in Mintiana's pocket?
Oh, hell yeah. You're like, it hurts.
Oh, what the heck?
Hey,
Anybody
what
else?
in the world? Hey!
And
hey,
as
Hey!
What?
Mintiana burst into the dining room. What
you reach into your pocket
is happening?
and you pull
I'm
out...
gonna need you to roll a d20 for that one. I don't think it goes through my armor.
Are you wearing your full armor right now? But you can still feel the heat. Poopin.
Yeah, no, that was a joke. But yeah, I would be wearing. I see Mithras as like the type of person
Who
who
sleeps in armor?
as soon as he's awake, yeah, I was saying,
Gross.
as soon as he's awake, he's ready to fight.
So as you pull out the scroll, because that's what it is, it's your sponsorship papers.
Oh.
And they ignite in blue flame,
Wow.
leaving
shit.
Oh my.
leaving a pile of ash with the emblem of an E underneath them.
Gee.
Ugh.
What the heck?
Mintiana stamps on the ash. I knew this was a stupid idea. Come
Earl-
here.
Hey, Earl, do you know what this means? Is this magic or is this just bullshit?
Everyone else at the table,
Um,
besides you guys, their faces are completely pale.
Oh, so you three must know what that means then. Do you know what's
That's-
going on here?
That was your sponsorship to my house, was it not?
I don't care what
yes.
it was.
That is royal decree. A royal revocation. The Queen has terminated your sponsorship in the city.
I think that was a bit dramatic.
You know, that might be a little bit my fault because I did get kind of mixed up with the wardens, and then I might have chased somebody down and brutally murdered somebody in the Red Lantern district. But I mean, it can't possibly be just that.
wait. What?
I'll tell you
did
later.
what?
It's a long story.
What do you mean, long story?
It's about a 2.5-hour tale. I'll explain it later.
Oh.
I have heard of the
What?
mess, says Fildara. It was all over the city this morning.
Yeah, that might
Quite
have
the
done it.
stir.
Well, what are we supposed to do now? We can't go anywhere.
I am afraid that there is nothing I can do legally.
We must fight our way out.
However, perhaps we could shelter you. Not legally, says Varanus. I also believe we do have at least with Voldrin always going out on his little missions, we have quite the amount of supplies upstairs that could be used if you would like a change of outfit. Perhaps a disguise?
Wow, I
Okay,
haven't
but I already
changed out of
have
these
one.
clothes in years.
Mintiana scoffs and shakes the rest of the ash off of her foot. I don't need your help for disguises, shelter, or getting out of this stupid city. Now, I don't know what we're all still doing here. They have a problem. I don't live here. None of us live here. I think they need to take care of it themselves, and we need to leave. Keep in mind, Mintiana
Fight
does
every
not-
single god before I take my armor off.
Mintiana is not pleased that she has to get up this early.
Bedhead, just half your hair is like sticking.
And
Well,
Hi, Mintiana.
The disguises would come in handy at the ball.
I do
says
appreciate
Voldrin.
your offer, but I already have one. I might need a new dress, but I can already appear as somebody else.
Well,
Wait,
perhaps you
wait.
could check for some accessories. After all, we'll be a masquerade.
It can't hurt.
Mintiana,
I don't think anything in this world can disguise the fact that I'm a fucking lion.
Well,
Mintiana
no,
crosses
but
her arms What are you all talking about? We slept, we ate, we've been here for 2 days now. Why are we still here?
Helping our friends, don't you know?
Yeah,
We've been
bacon.
talking about it for 2 days.
Them by going to some ball.
Well, yeah.
Oh, fine. We'll go to a ball. We'll deal with the political nonsense in this horrible little town.
Well, if
Well,
you
do
leave
you
the
have
city,
any better
you're most,
ideas?
Mintiana calls it a town.
if you leave the city, you're most likely not able to return, says Voldrin.
Why would I want to return to this place? Every waking moment since we've got here has been nothing but hard labor.
Hard
They
labor.
gave us bacon, and Imogen just holds up the bacon he's eating.
Yes, you see? They gave
I
us
will
bacon.
go find
They
you a
gave us
pig.
a place to stay.
Mintiana turns around and storms off.
She'll come
Please, what?
around.
She'll
She has
come.
to follow me anyway. I have the cheese.
She's going back to bed. Well, says Voldrin, turning back around. I'm sure the disguises will help if you would like some. We do have some for you.
Well, that sounds
Ferronis-
like a great plan.
Ferronis is actually the one
Amazing.
hosting, so it will be an Antinous ball. And then Ferronis, stirring a little bit, turns to you guys and says, "Oh yes, there will be some slight complications though, as you are no longer under my sponsorship. So perhaps we will have to assign some positions for you, so that you may not stick out overly much. We do have some Leonin in the city, my dear Mithras. So it would not be abnormal for you to be working in the ballroom, but perhaps not as an esteemed guest as you might have been able to as a sponsor. Whereas now you'll have to take on more of the role of a servant to be less recognizable, I suppose.
Now, I have a question. As of recent events, you have told me that I am your, well, daughter. Is there anything we can do to legitimize that, or is that just kind of an illegitimate daughter? No one should know about you because I didn't even know about you for so long.
I could recognize you, Elvira, as I had planned on shortly from now, actually, announcing. It will cause some political strife, but I believe it is the right thing to do. However,
Worried about the
that
political strife of legitimizing his daughter. Meanwhile, he's like, "Can you go kill the queen?"
However, that would also perhaps bring the Queen's attention to your identity. As of right now, she would simply believe that you are just a normal, lowborn person in the city who has been sponsored by my family.
I see.
So it may show that we have a deeper connection, in which case escaping the Queen may be slightly harder. Of course, going to the ball probably is not the best way to hide from the Queen's forces, but considering what is at stake, I believe it is worth the risk.
I see. I understand.
And you, of course, would come as a guest of ours, who is also born of the city, the details of which we will make sure no one asks.
Very well then.
Mithras is going to be looking distinctly upset about the Leonin comment earlier and how like I would fit in as a servant because it implied that Leonins are servants.
I think it Yeah, no, and in Imperion they would be probably. That's probably common. You gotta understand the way they view people who are not related to Imperia is very different. So, are you guys ready to go to the ball, or do you guys wish to continue talking?
I mean, I'm ready.
I am ready, but I'm making it abundantly clear Mithras is not taking off his armor or his weapons.
Well, I'm ready to go,
has
friends.
suggestion what-
Would you be willing to wear something over that, Mithras?
Like a cloak.
Yeah,
I
like
will wear a
something-
cloak over it,
Like a fake
but-
tuxedo cloak or something.
but I refuse to hide my face. It's very obvious at the fact that I'm a Leonin.
Yeah, no, he wasn't
Well, I mean,
asking
you
you to
can't
hide
be
your
the
face.
only Leonin in all of. Where the fuck are we?
No, I know, but I'm not. Mithras would not want to hide the fact that he is a Leonin because.
Oh, right.
He doesn't like-
I don't think it's gonna like immediately alert that you're the Leonin they're looking for. I mean, unless they're like, oh, let's just round up every Leonin.
We could hire you as a bodyguard or a bouncer, if you'd like.
A bouncer.
For the ball.
I would prefer that.
Okay.
Imodin knows what Imodin wants to do. Imodin would like to play the, and Imodin starts like making a little like shape where he's like holding his arms, kind of like he's playing like a little guitar kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That with the 5 strings makes pretty noise.
We are in need of entertainment, says Vol'jin.
I could supply the other half of that act, perhaps. I mean, with my history, I have a little bit of experience.
You are invited as a guest. Of course, I would not stop you from being part of the entertainment. But just so you know,
Very well, I see.
you will be treated as higher class.
I don't know if putting it that way would be the best idea, but
Well, it
understand.
is the way of the city.
I
it's
know,
fine.
I've lived here my whole life, remember?
Well, we are trying to change it. Our priority here is to ensure that other houses hear our plight and potentially join us, so that we may change the way the city works. That was, are you muted, Avitrea?
I just haven't said anything.
Oh, okay. Normally you, like, respond to everything, so that's what I was curious. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and skip over.
Elvira nods silently. There you go.
We're gonna
Oh,
skip
yeah,
over to the
that's
wine
fine.
and cheese shop, because everyone's hungry. I'm just kidding. There we go. We're going
Dude, I
to
could
the-
fuck with some Camembert right now.
Oh, yeah. So is everyone excited for the ball? Whatever will they wear?
Yay!
Whatever.
Do we get to describe our outfit?
Mithras will wear his eternal disappointment in this fucking city.
You guys can
Sorry,
describe
my
your
hometown
outfits.
sucks, y'all.
Yeah, you have a shitty hometown, dude. You guys can describe your outfits, but just so you know, they need to be relatively fancy looking, even among the staff. Which is
Wait. As a bodyguard, would I not be able to keep my armor as is? Like the armor that you see down there? Just like shined or something?
yeah,
I just
yeah,
went and got
yeah.
it
You'd have to
shined.
wear like a cloak and stuff and look more like noble.
He is noble.
Right,
he
bitch.
is the most noble.
Yeah, he's noble, but he crawled out of a slave pit. So, like, let's be honest. Come on.
You think he doesn't spit
Keep
himself up?
conditions, my
You
main.
think he hasn't? You think he hasn't taken care of himself in the 3
Say
days
it
we've
back
known
with
each other?
Joe.
I am offended, and I am calling your mother.
Oh, are you?
I have her. No, I have. I don't have her number. Wait,
I
yes, I
Will
do.
give you her number.
I, for one, am incredibly offended. Okay. Music check. How's the
Forget
music?
I'm calling your mother.
Okay. Neat. Oh, that's
Oh
fantastic.
goddamn, that's colorful.
It looks like a hookah bar.
Looks like a hookah bar.
What?
We
A
have-
hookah bar.
This is a good map. I like this map. It's
This
well done.
literally looks like a Minecraft house from someone who lives near a fucking swamp.
Okay, I'm sorry. What?
If you live near a swamp in Minecraft, you can harvest insane amounts of clay. If you make clay blocks and you smelt them, you get glazed terracotta, which
No,
is...
you get regular terracotta, and then
No.
Glaze.
If you dye it and you smelt it, you get different colored glazed terracotta.
yeah,
Yeah.
Very-
And
it's just an
what it
extra
looks like.
step because the clay
Yeah,
block.
it's a whole lot of steps, which is why
Yeah.
you don't do it unless you live close to a swamp because they have a lot of clay there. Whereas otherwise, like, you don't have a lot of clay and you can't make enough clay blocks to make a terracotta floor this big.
The Minecraft
anyway,
knowledge is
it looks
impressive.
like a Minecraft floor. It's not an insult. I'm just saying what it looks like.
Okay, so going down the line, Earl the Grey, what are you wearing?
So, imagine my mustache by Handlebar.
No.
No handlebars.
No,
And
you can do
then-
that. It's fine. You're just breaking inside.
Okay, and then
Are you gonna join
My
like a
beard
horse
is-
gang?
incredibly early, and I'm not wearing my hat, so my hair is slicked back, and I'm wearing a tuxedo
Okay, I accept that.
with nice
You're
shoes.
wearing a little bow tie.
Yes, and Stu is wearing a little bow tie.
Thank you.
Is all cleaned up.
Okay, Mithras, what are you wearing?
Alright, so my hair, my like big mane, it's got two braids in it that like, so it's like pulled out of my face,
Mhm.
right? Because braids are manly. And my armor's been
Testosterone
cleaned and
delicious.
polished, and I have like a big gold cloak on, and my sword is like more prominently displayed, and like the sword that I have is like a family sword, so it's very old and very, very nice because my family is rich.
Okay. Eminem.
I think Eminem would be wearing a set of trousers. Not like the lowest quality, not the highest quality, somewhere in the middle. He's wearing a white long sleeve undershirt, and over top of that, little green tunic. He's made sure that his scales are especially shiny today. He coated them in a nice little batch of grease or pig fat, just to really get that nice shine. And he's feeling something special today.
Oh, I think you look so handsome, little one.
He's like carrying a little lyre, just ready to rock out to some music.
The pig fat comment's killing me. I love that though. Okay, Elvira, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
So
to the ball?
Elvira's wearing a wig. She's wearing a bright red wig. Bright red wig.
Why wear wig?
Wig. That and it's tied up in a kind of a braid bun on the back of her head,
Mhm.
and she is
Classy.
wearing kind of like a silvery gray kind of straight gown, but she's cut and briefly sewn a slit up in the side so she can feel both a little saucy and it's easier to move in case she needs to run.
Yeah, gotta reach that tit knife.
Mamma mia.
Okay,
Gotta reach the tit knife.
gotta reach your tit knife. Okay, Mintiana, what are you wearing and or transformed as? Okay.
Mintiana uses disguise self so that she may walk freely through the ballroom as a glorious, darling butterfly.
Okay. Did you also use your shrink self? Also, you
Yes.
realize
What?
that butterfly's gonna be fucking big, man.
I mean, they
It
can
can
be,
be.
but like not fucking 2 feet fucking tall.
That's true.
Oh,
I'm thinking if you
And-
shrink down, it's like a what? Like a foot? A little under a foot? Anyway.
Way under
Because-
because I can be tiny.
and because of the trend of Mintiana hiding on Elvira, she has some flowers, some little white lilies in the bun of her hair for the butterfly to rest on if needed.
That's
Okay.
adorable. Also, let me just
Is that the weather one? I can't see it.
yup,
Okay.
yup.
Yes. The weather outside's delightful, but man, it sure is frightful. I don't know if I just fucked that up. Anyway, it's just regular
place to
weather,
go.
little sprinkles, little overcast. Nothing crazy.
So it's raining out, but not like hard.
Yeah, just sprinkling,
Okay.
overcast.
Gotta set the mood, you know.
So
Shout outs to Saint for figuring out that some butterflies can in fact have less than 6 limbs.
Yeah.
that's true. The limbs are what
Otherwise, it'd
matter.
have to be some weird fucking lizard creature. Elvira's fucking seeing eye lizard.
It's very fitting that you're a butterfly when Elvira
From
is...
blizzards.
Never mind.
Oh, it is. People will.
Could have been a
know
cat.
that.
We could have meowed at each other.
Well, I've been thinking like
Incognito.
wings count as limbs because if they do, I have to have the same. It has to be something that has the same amount of limbs, so it'd have to be some kind of weird flying cat, which I don't think that's a thing, at least in this universe. If
You
it is,
see-
then I could totally do that some other time.
You see some...
Unless we don't count the wings as limbs.
No, I think they count. Well,
I've
I'm not...
been
Listen,
treating
I'm
it
not
as
super
they do
fussy
count.
about this stuff.
Yeah.
Some DMs are...
I'm trying to keep it semi-realistic because, like, a goose, a dove, a butterfly, that all kind of makes sense. Flying cat, I don't know.
I don't know. I think you're fine.
We'll worry about
Bro,
it.
how are you gonna disrespect Momo like that? He didn't save the universe so you could beef on him.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know who
Avatar.
Momo is?
So
Did
you
you
were
just-
all in the ball.
Wait, he's not a cat. He's a lemur.
Yeah.
That was
He's a
the joke. He's
lemu.
like,
Oh.
He one of those
I'm not a
lemus.
cat. Leave me alone.
You guys are all in the ball. And you can see some of the nobles socializing. Some of them are eating. They're all over the place. You can see some servants running back and forth from the kitchen.
This is very, very important. Does Mithras see any Leonin servants?
No, you do not. Not in this particular ballroom.
Okay.
Now listen, you go down the street, tell you what. No, I'm just kidding. So, as you're walking around, Earl's looking out in wonder, I'm assuming. I don't know, because he's not saying anything. Earl,
Wow, I
you
haven't
get
been
ambushed.
here forever.
You get ambushed by another servant that says, "Oh, thank God, back up. Please follow me over to the kitchen." You get dragged off.
All right, friend, here we go.
The kitchen's top right of the map, by the way.
I do.
Just, you know, he's just like, where the hell is the kitchen? Okay.
Yeah, wait a minute. I swear I saw it somewhere.
Meta knowledge here. There's a kitchen here, and they are serving food. Let's see.
And
Uranus is going to approach Emiden. Just so you know, little one, there's a stage up there with one of your... Were you trying to play a guitar or a lute?
A liar.
Oh.
Does a
You
liar
say
sound like
it-
this?
I just kind of said that he was walking in with one. I just assumed you already had it.
Okay. Well, then you can already have it. You can find the stage up there, straight ahead.
What am I
Liar.
playing,
Maybe I
buddy?
just- What?
I said
I
you're a
have piano
liar.
Here.
Now get up there.
But it
Just
has
kidding.
electronic noises, so I can make it sound like a different instrument.
Do I see anybody that looks particularly shady, or more shady than anybody else?
Yes, you do.
There are still people entering the building, but you can do an inspection if you want, and just roll for it.
Yes. What would you like me to roll for that one?
Wouldn't that be perception? Just like straight up perception.
No.
Or
investigation.
Or perception or investigation.
Yeah, you can do either way.
Okay, I'm gonna do investigation.
Okay, roll for it.
I'm gonna be Snoopy. Oh, I did not pass.
Okay.
Do you want to ask Mintiana?
You do not see anything.
Yes, I'm gonna lean over to our little butterfly friend.
You're just
And-
talking to Elvira's bun.
Yeah, and so it just looks really stupid because I'm like
Yeah,
a
let me get
lot
down there, let me get down
taller.
there.
So I'm
Let me
just
go
like bent in half, leaning down and talking to her hair.
There we go. There you go.
Keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Let me do a quick look. Mintiana very cautiously tilts to the side, moving as unsuspiciously as possible, so that people don't see her entire headpiece moving. And then that's plus.
You don't see anything yet.
Plus.
You guys can keep checking
4.
throughout the night as the ball goes on. Or not the night, but the day.
And I'm gonna kind of position myself so I try to look like nonchalantly watching nothing, but I'm gonna be like right here staring at everybody who walks in. And it's pretty obvious because I'm not super stealthy. I actually have a negative stealth, but it's obvious that I'm looking at this door, but I think that I'm being stealthy.
So having Mithras kind of just yell at the back of her head. Elvira's gonna just do a quick glance around as well. If there's gonna be anything of interest or not, I doubt it.
You don't see anything yet, but you do see some of the nobles who seem to be a little full of themselves with the way they're talking over to your right hand side. Preferably, or especially the older gentleman right there.
So I brush myself off and make my way over to him with Butterfly Bintiana.
Sorry.
It's okay, it's hard. I'm just putting you next to me because that'll just be easier.
Yeah.
Earl.
Carl.
Yep.
You're in the
All right,
kitchen.
man.
There's a lot of hustle and bustle. They are freaking out currently because they don't have one of the orders ready for one of the nobles who are in attendance. And they ask you if you can help with it.
Well, I'm sure I can sharpen the old knives and see what I can do. What do you guys need? What you making?
We're making a variety of dishes. Plenty of meats, different courses. We even have some souffle for dessert.
All right, well, what
This
do you
guy
need
seems
help with,
nervous,
friend?
like he's about to have his head chopped off or something.
What can I do?
Are you any good at cooking?
Well, I do make a pretty impressive tea, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be good enough. And he just pushes you over to that little table right in front of you with all that stuff. Okay, Earl. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to tell me what you want to roll, and we're going to do a lot of them, okay?
Oh my.
Okay.
This will be fun.
Mia, Srezza!
I hope your rolls are feeling good.
It's just have to be try.
All right. We're gonna roll medicine.
Medicine. I like this. Okay.
Oh no.
All right, 19.
19. Okay. Picking up the knife on your side and rolling medicine because we're a wacky group. You take off the head of the fish and fillet it neatly onto the table, adding herbs as you go.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Roll again.
Wait, what does that have to do with medicine?
Almost nothing, but the medicine comes in the herbs, I suppose.
Okay, 25.
25. Holy fuck. Okay. You take a few carrots and you start chopping them at near light speed. in a way where the other servants stop what they're doing and their eyes are like wide looking at you do this. You can roll one more time.
You don't have +6 in.
He master chef in this bitch.
Jesus Christ.
I've never seen you roll this high. Okay, grabbing a big pot, you throw all of this stuff in with some of your own tea and create the best stew you have ever seen.
Not stew.
And then, as if that's not enough, you take that entire link of sausages at the end of it, you throw it in the air, and you slice it 5 times before it lands back on top of the different bowls of stew, which you then finish with a beautiful garnish. That man walks up to you. I've never seen anything like that in my life, sir. And he's like, almost like, just shocked. He's like, could you... Thank you, sir. And he grabs the dish, and he runs out all the way to, if you look at the top left of the map, you can see an older gentleman and his wife. Okay. Back down to Emiden. What are you doing, Emiden?
Well, since the party's kind of starting, he's gonna start playing and singing his songs.
Okay.
Aww.
What are we rolling?
Would be performance.
Or can be.
Yep.
Also
He has a
dexterity if
-1
he wants to.
performance.
Well, no! Get going, buddy. Get that nat 20.
Roll with dexterity too.
All right.
See how fast you are with those
I'm actually
strings.
proficient in the lyre.
What's that?
He's proficient with a lyre.
17. I am proficient in the lyre. I actually do know it.
Okay, so you were
He
just
said I
pounding
was-
away that thing. You are going like at speeds no one has ever seen anyone play an instrument before. Go ahead and do your performance for your singing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, you were just screeching out as you're like grrr, like hitting all the
My
strings.
man can't even enunciate words.
Go ahead and roll another dex save and another performance, please.
Wait, that's persuasion.
You can
Oh,
see
yeah, that's persuasion.
That's a
It's
different.
the
that's
same
wrong
score.
it's the same
It's
score
the
though.
same
It'll be
score.
fine. The woman.
I will actually sing you a song if you give me advantage on that.
Huh?
Advantage how?
I'm saying I will real life sing the goddamn song if you give me advantage.
Advantage wouldn't make this
roll with
better.
advantage
No,
one
you
more
get to roll
time.
again and choose the higher one.
Roll with
I don't think
advantage
it's
one more time
better.
for performance.
It does not get better.
Wait, that was with
Well, it's
advantage?
much worse.
Well, I mean that's 2 versus 9. He still.
Oh, I meant like a fresh roll. A 2.
Oh.
And improved slightly. Okay. So you can see this like really...
Wait, Bailey owes you an actual song now.
You can see this
Yeah,
angry woman in red. He's going to sing it in a second. You can see this angry looking woman in red look up at you. And from the screeching and wailing as you try to sing, you can see a singular tear in the corner of her eye. And she's like, that must be some of the best artwork I've ever seen. Anyway, you can sing, Emily. I'm also making fun of how subjective art stuff is. Anyway, keep going.
Keep going. Like, am I rolling or what?
No,
am I
you're
doing
singing,
here?
dude. You
Sing
said
it.
you were going to sing.
Sing.
I'm waiting for it.
Sing me a song.
All right.
with
So I
the
tried to find a song that was kind of appropriate. So. Green grows a lily, oh, right among the bushes. Oh,
You have to sing worse than that. You rolled real low.
a gentleman was passing by and he asked for a drink. He was dry, the well below the valley. Green grows the lily, right among the bushes. Oh.
Okay, can you do that in Imogen's voice now?
I absolutely cannot. Look, that's the best I got here. I'm sorry, I don't have a good voice, and I rolled like shit anyways.
You're good.
And well, the grass is green.
You kept your promise. You kept your promise. Okay. Elvira and Mintiana, back down to you guys. You guys are absolutely horrified with what's going on stage. And it appears as if the flow from the kitchen has increased their productivity going through the roof. So you guys are approaching some older gentleman right now. Assuming, right?
With mild concern on her expression at what's happening on stage, and a little twitch of anxiety.
Just one of your eyes just twitch.
Twitch. Elvira, with a butterfly, Mintiana approaches this man, bolstering at the table.
Yeah, he looks very full of himself.
Mintiana, not that anyone can see it, is cringing at the interesting sounds being made on stage, and she's very glad that she doesn't have to go up there and deal with him.
As
approaches the table.
This man looks very pissed off and looks up. What can I help you with?
Well, good evening, sir. I was hoping that you were having a fantastic time, but you seem upset. What seems to be the problem?
Oh, I'm not
Not what
upset.
the problem is, Elvira. Do you hear that?
So, what would you like from me?
I was merely hoping to have a discussion. I'm unfamiliar with many people here and was
My
was
darling,
invited here by...
I am Lord Dender. I'm not
It is a
one
pleasure.
for idle chat, so either skip to it or leave.
Well then, if you insist. And Elvira takes a seat across from him. Or tries to. Okay,
You
that'll
can hear
do.
him mumbling as he looks up on stage and he says, "Kobolds in the city. Imperion is going to hell." And then you can start talking. Sorry, that was it.
Well, if Imperion's going to hell, wouldn't you like a better city?
I suppose. What do you have in mind?
There is a group, perhaps looking for some change.
Just so you know, I want to remind you of this. Before you go into this, because meta-wise, you do know this. Your character does. We just went over it very quickly. Dender was one of the ones that was mentioned this morning as being less likely to join.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Okay.
well, you're not trying to preach to the choir.
Not trying to preach to the Emiden. Anyway.
You don't lobby people who are already in your pocket.
Hey, Imogen's doing his best, okay?
He's being a good
He
boy.
is.
He's being the best boy.
He's amazing.
Anything. He leans in about this. So you talk of change. Anything to get these savages out of the city?
Well, I don't really know necessarily about a distinct separation of savages, but I do feel that the group that we are hoping to support will have your best interest in mind. They plan to have a council, and they're looking for people to be interested in participating in it.
A council.
Yes, think of it this way. You will have the ability to give your own opinion on matters and present them to the people, and perhaps, with some cooperation, you might be able to make those decisions. Does that sound interesting to you? Should I roll persuasion?
I mean, how does that work if somebody, if there's certain things that they would never do?
You just set the DC to 30. because that's essentially an impossible.
Well, I'm not saying there
25 for very hard.
aren't certain arguments I mean, obviously there are certain arguments you can make on this guy, but I just don't want to make it like.
I mean,
He's
this
not
guy
neutral.
doesn't know what exactly Elvira is referring to because she's being super vague. So he doesn't. I mean, unless he's already posed interest. So like, if you're gonna be like, oh well, actually, he 100% would never care, then I don't know why he's saying what he's saying.
Well, because
I'd
you
say
guys
put it at
mentioned a
DC
council.
20 or 25.
You mentioned a council, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's essentially it.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah. You can.
I would say roll for persuasion on the things that she said that would get through to the guy, and then the things that he wouldn't really budge on, just put them at a high, like she has to roll really high to pass, or like nearly impossible. And then if she doesn't, then like I don't know, like you can agree with some things some people say and not all of it. So just make it.
Go ahead and roll.
Going with that, you could do a long-term
Fuck.
check, which is like get 3 successes out of 6 with a changing difficulty based on the argument she uses.
While
Seems not terrible.
I'm sure the idea of a council would be very entertaining, we are, after all, a kingdom. My dear,
Well-
my family is one that is very traditional. And we have been lawyers in this city for many years. We uphold the law, or at least know it.
Mintiana smells opportunity and gently pokes at Elvira's head, hoping that Elvira will adjust her headpiece.
Upon feeling the poke, she reaches her gently scratch at the bun.
Elvira,
Mm-hmm.
this man is racist. Act like you're racist. Trust me. Trust.
And Elvira nods silently. She takes a breath, bracing herself for what she's about to say.
Well, think of it this way. If you truly despise the savages so much, then if you were to be part of the council, you would make a proposition to heavily restrict them, even now, even get rid of them, if you so desire. If you want Imperion to be pure, the best way to do it is to do it yourself.
Okay. I would like you to make an intelligence roll.
Intelligence?
Intelligence, yes.
Just a base
what is-
intelligence?
What is the purpose of the intelligence roll?
Or wisdom. Whichever one. Has to be a mental
I'm gonna
one.
do wisdom. Oh god, please. Oh god.
Wait, what is it tapping into? Because wisdom and intelligence are broad.
Yeah,
like-
so there's some people that you may talk to. Like, for example, I
Is it
just
like
mentioned...
like a history check or
Similar, yes. So you talk to certain people who have different things that affect them more than even like charisma, you know. So if you were to make an argument, like a legal argument, let's say, and have like the sort of stuff to back it up, whether it's like wisdom or intelligence or the two that I'm going for, then he would be more likely to listen to you.
can I roll for it since I'm technically part of the conversation
Yeah, go
for
ahead.
history?
Yeah, because you just told her what to do, so maybe
I didn't mean to do that.
just...
This is 20. Oh,
That's
I
rough.
don't know
Man.
shit
Oh,
about
well.
this place.
Okay, while you two are talking there, let's go back to Mithras. Mithras, there are just servers zipping in and out of that kitchen, all over the place, delivering food. You can hear Earl back there.
All right, and this ingredient, and that ingredient. All right, let's get it.
I'm gonna
Daru and
peek in and look at Earl, and I'm gonna see him doing his thing, and I'm just gonna go.
okay, and a dash
I'm
of this,
proud of
a dash
him.
of that, and
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna look at Imogen on stage doing his little thing, and maybe it doesn't sound great, but I'm still gonna give him a toothy smile and a thumbs up. And then I'm gonna sit right back here. I'm gonna make sure that these two doughheads down here aren't getting attacked. And then I'm gonna and then I'm gonna look back down at the door, and I'm gonna roll again to see if I see anything suspicious. Can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would that be perception or investigation?
You can roll either or.
I would probably say perception because
I
investigation.
rolled a
imagine-
22.
Oh my
22?
god.
I
Okay.
can see everything.
So,
I'm in a room.
okay. So you can see somebody had made it in and is currently harassing one of the female servants who is trying to do her job. And they're kind of like arguing in the corner.
Not the sexual
What-
assault
corner?
RP.
Which corner are they in?
Over near that plant next to the kitchen there.
Oh, so directly east of Mithras.
Yes.
So like I go right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I hate to take you away, but I really need you right now. I'm gonna say to the server, and I'm gonna start to lead the server in the direction of the kitchen where you can still hear Earl going on about all the ingredients.
All right, a little dash of this and that, and you go. And all right, I need a plate. A plate.
Hard!
Okay. Are you going to take care of the guy, or do you just want to leave him there?
How large is this person?
Just a normal-sized human.
Just assume
I'm going
everybody's
to
5'8".
pick this human up and carry him back to the door.
Strength check.
Walk out.
Strength check? Are you kidding?
Did you say strength check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's obviously going to try to resist.
What? Strength. Where's strength?
Strength.
He's fighting with his
Strength.
girlfriend in the middle of a ball.
Strength.
14.
14.
That's enough. I'll give it to you. Yeah. And then you just go cartoonishly toss him out the front door.
And then I resume my position.
You resume your post. Okay,
And
Earl.
I just check in on Earl too to make sure that he is like helping with the server that was being harassed.
Actually, I'll get back to Earl in a minute. Minty and Elvira again.
Oh, okay.
So- As you guys are talking to this guy, you see a server come up and drop off a bowl of very well garnished soup. And then he looks down at it and he's like, "What is this nonsense?" Before he tries a single sip. Anyway, what do you say?
I was gonna say, well, it's soup. That's what it is.
I can see that, he says. And as it hits his lips, you can see his eyes brighten slightly and his mood increase.
That must not be half bad then, right?
Why, this is some of the best soup I've ever had.
Oh, that's fantastic. You know, the person who made that soup, I believe, if I remember the kitchen, they're participating in this collaboration that I mentioned before, you know.
I must have my cooks learn this.
And I'm sure he'd teach you if you'd help with the situation.
Oh, my dear, what exactly is it that you are asking me for?
Poke.
Scratch hand.
Poke.
He's asking you what you're asking him for.
Well, if you're so interested in your cooks to learn about this recipe or this cooking technique, then I propose that my ally of yours do teach your cooks with the promise of your hand in the council. I can promise you that it will not be a decision you regret.
I'm going to take this meta for a second here, but you're trying to convince someone to change their entire government for a soup recipe.
He likes that soup, man. I'm just
He
trying.
does like the soup.
Poke,
I'm trying something.
poke.
He kind of laughs and he thinks you're joking. And he says, surely it would be easier to get some soup. Soup in exchange for my,
Oh my
partnership in treason. He almost finds it amusing.
Poke, poke, poke.
Oh, Elvira scratches her head again.
He said, you know,
Elvira,
I must say,
I need you to trust me. Just
you remind me of
pretend
my
that you're
late wife.
covering your mouth. Just promise me you'll trust me on this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I'm
remind
gonna
you
do a
of your
couple
late
things
wife.
here.
Is it?
I'm gonna do a couple of things here. So, Mintiana's gonna cast Minor Illusion and do a deception check roll, which is +6, making it a nat 20, and she's going to mimic Elvira's voice. And she says, you know, that soup that you're eating is made by one of the low-born savages. And while tradition is very important, think about what you could do if you had the power to control how the lowborn stayed in the city, and where, and what they could do for you under your guidance on the council.
Is your wisdom or intelligence higher?
Deception is charisma.
Do you want to do it as deception?
Yeah, +6, making it a 20.
Okay.
She already rolled it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your deception?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were rolling to do the spell. Why did I think that? Okay.
No, it's a
the spell
cantrip.
doesn't
You don't
need
have
to
to
be
do that.
Yeah, I must be losing my mind. Okay. So he was listening to you. He said, that is an interesting thought. And you can understand his whole family also are like lawyers too. So he does enjoy like legal like discussion. If we were to have a way to have more control over which of the lowborn were in our city, then perhaps we could get good recipes, among other things.
You can have your soup and eat it too.
And she's removed her hand from her mouth at this point.
Yes.
I will think on this, madam.
Wait.
And also
hold
go
on.
back to
Did
legal
Did
philosophy.
Elvira know that Mintiana could do that?
Probably not. It's kind of funny.
I don't
though.
100% know, but Elvira also has that spell, so she's probably not surprised.
So, back to Emiden. Emiden, what are you doing now, bud?
Oh wait, real quick. Mintiana wants Elvira and her to leave. Is that something that Elvira would want to do, or are we still sitting here?
Yeah, I could say I was planning on.
Okay, if you're planning on staying longer, then
No,
I'll stay.
I mean like saying something to get up and leave.
Yeah, I mean, you
okay.
opened his mind a little bit. There's still no guarantee that he'll join you, but you
Yeah,
did.
and I was just gonna say to him,
And
You
if you
guys
come to
did
decision,
give it a good effort.
come find me or Lord Antinous.
All right,
When you
let's
have your
fuck
answer.
off.
and then we fuck off.
He nods and continues eating his soup. So back to Emiden. You live, Emiden? I can see that he's
Emiden.
trying to talk. I cannot hear him.
Emiden.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, my button got pressed. Okay. So it's not been working great, but he's gonna try to keep saying he thinks he's doing a great job.
Okay. He's gonna
You
switch it
little
up.
man.
Oh, the guitar playing's gotten even worse. Oh god.
One of the strings goes bang. Go ahead and And then the screeching is just,
Oh,
just.
no.
It's because he's playing Ozzy Osbourne now.
Oh no.
Yeah. So now there's also other servants, since a lot of the food has been being delivered very quickly, have now also come to the stage to start helping you. And they are picking up different instruments to try to play alongside you. Go ahead.
We're gonna start playing War Pigs, by the way.
Okay, you're going to get a +5 to everything you roll now because other people can make you sound better. Go ahead.
Do I need to roll again?
No, you're going to roll 2 more times.
Oh god.
Anybody know a female song?
Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, that's not horrible if you had the 5. Okay, so yes, your performance is increasing, and some of the guests are a little bit happier.
More
as a result.
inconsistent than Camila Cabello.
Skipping to Earl real quick, because I
Oh,
skipped
sorry, they
over
said
him.
2 more times.
Oh, that's fine.
You're just fired.
When I said 2, I just meant a dex and a performance, but you're good.
My bad. Continue.
All good. Your music's still going good, and the whole orchestra is like picking up. Earl, one of the servants comes up to you and says, "Sir, one of the nobles would like to meet the chef of this meal."
Well, I'll be. All right, let's meet this noble of yours.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move you. Is that okay, Earl?
Yeah.
Okay, you were brought out and over to this table right here, where there is a young woman who is, or sorry, we're going to say middle age, right? Who is delightfully freaking out about this soup. And just some like old decrepit man who can barely lift his sorry. You're up to the table. Are you the one who made this soup?
Well, that's right. I'm the chef of this fine establishment.
I have never had such good soup in my life. And then she's like super excited and she kind of like taps you with her hand as she's giggling.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the compliment. You know,
And
usually
wow.
I just do tea, but tonight,
You do
tonight
tea
was a
too?
special night. Yeah, I
You-
make tons of different teas.
You do seem
Not
very
famous.
a very worldly gentleman.
Wow.
Well, thanks, friend. I appreciate it. You know, nobody's complimenting my food like this, or even my tea, or me.
Wow, and you're so big too.
Yep, Furbolg, born and raised.
Thick.
I don't think I've ever met a furbug before.
Really?
Really? Earl is so straightforward, it kills me.
It's so good.
Really?
There's
No.
tons of them around the Vale.
I'm normally just stuffed up in our mansion with my, and then she like says like husband and like points over to this guy who's just kind of like almost drooling on himself, not literally, but like he's just kind of like zoned out, like not even paying attention. Very old. Maybe you can come over and make me some tea sometime.
Hey, friend, we'll make it a plan. I like brewing my teas. It's my favorite thing to do.
Anyway, so skipping out of Earl real quick, who's getting hit on by some noble lady. Let's go,
You mean a furry?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Oh, I gotta lie. I'd love for a strapping man such as yourself
Yeah,
to show
get
me
your
the world.
boyfriend.
Sorry, I had to say that.
Well, we are traveling quite a bit. You could come with us.
No.
I'll think on it, she says and winks at you.
No.
Anyway,
What
so
have you done?
Mithras, back to you.
We're
Victor.
actually turning into another Zen situation.
Oh no.
So I'm once again going to be watching the door to make sure nothing suspicious happens. I'm also kind of keeping a closer eye on where my two friends are down here because I don't think I trust them talking to all these nobles and not accidentally starting a fight.
Are you
Okay.
doing a check?
Yes, I'm gonna roll perception, I guess. Oh, I do not pass. I see nothing.
Okay. You see nothing for the first round. Go ahead and roll again. That's what you get.
Number 2. I see even less.
Okay.
I don't even know what I
And
said.
then they close even more.
You're just completely blind to
You
anything
see the
going on
floor
right
is
now.
blue.
My eyes shut because I was listening to Imogen and I forgot that I shut them.
Mhm.
Sure is dark in here.
Who turned out the lights?
Okay. Elvira, as you are
So-
standing there, a very strapping,
A snack. Snack.
Young man
Snack.
with almost perfect features and a little masquerade mask comes up to you
It is a masquerade.
and introduces himself.
Okay.
He says, "Hello. My name is Lord Dazzle, but you can call me Daz.
Dazzle?
Would you care to dance?"
This man's gay. God damn it.
Well, hello, good Lord, Daz. And she scratches at the butterfly, having just heard that. I suppose a dance cannot hurt at this time. The night is still young.
God.
Very well.
Tiana grips onto the braids in Elvira's hair because she's not sure what kind of dance this is gonna be.
I think she's about to. I think Elvira's. I don't know who's getting more lucky out of this ball, Earl or Elvira.
Leave me alone. Earl's about to start a freaking business and leave us in dust at this point.
Okay. So you go to the center of the room, if you would. Okay. And you begin slow dancing with this man while Mintiana is in your hair.
Holding on for dear life.
Yeah, hanging on for dear life. And you guys are doing a kind of slow dance. So, as you're doing that, Daz looks in and starts to talk to you. So, are you from the city?
Oh, yes, I am. Well, after all,
Oh,
I was invited by Lord Anton.
can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
And he leans in and he says, "I'm not." And kind of like laughs a little bit.
Oh, goodness. And where did you get?
What's that?
Where did you come from?
Okay.
How did you get here?
Oh, I've been all around. I enjoy travel, though. He starts like dancing. How much do you know of the history of the city?
Oh, I know a amount. I've been here for a good while, but admittedly, I've stepped out of the city for a bit, and I've come back and things are different.
Oh. I assume you noticed the magical barrier on the entry?
I have,
Yes.
and I'm assuming you have as well.
Oh, yes.
Mintiana quickly casts minor illusion to fake cough as Elvira.
I actually came here originally at the Queen's invitation. Of course, I don't think she'd see me now.
Oh, really?
And Elvira takes her hand off, scratch her bun, indicating Mintiana has her attention.
Has a what?
Permission.
Attention.
Yeah.
How would Mintiana convey her thoughts without being heard? Because they're like right next to each other. It's not like from across the table. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. She casts minor illusion again to form a quick illusion of just a small red light just to the side of Lord Dazzle here, and makes it disappear once she knows that Elvira has seen it.
Okay. Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you're just giving her a warning. Okay, I was like, is that just to let her know you want to talk? Like, anyway, okay, yeah. So Dazzle starts telling you about some of the history. It's actually quite fascinating. This city. It's said that the shield around the city, the great magical barrier, is called the Great Dragon Barrier for a reason. Because it's made from the souls of dragons.
Interesting.
Yeah. I studied it quite fully. I studied
Now,
it
why
quite in depth.
That's fascinating. Now, what fascinates me even more is the fact that the Queen would to see you again. Now, why is that?
Oh. You see, I am very good with such things, such as magic and using it. And so I was invited here for my expertise. I am one of the few people, I would assume, besides the Queen, who can actually use the barrier. Of course, I can't, because I am not able to from here. If I was, let's say, where the barrier's source is located, I'm sure that I would be able to use it once again. I did in the past, for once.
And where exactly is it? And what would you do with turning it off?
Oh, it's in the throne room. As far as turning it off, that would be rather difficult. You see,
Mintiana makes
Yes.
another red light appear.
and this is a secret of state.
Elvira nods.
In fact, I'm pretty sure the Queen would try to kill me if she knew I was here.
Is that
see.
so?
Yes, because I know her secret.
And what's her?
Mintiana panics, and the butterfly hairpiece falls to the floor.
Well, see. The Queen made a deal with the devil.
And you want me to do the same, don't you?
To capture those dragons. Skip real quick over to Mithras and Pharaonis. Pharaonis is talking to you, Mithras.
What are they saying?
I was just making sure that you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pharaonis is leaning in and says, "What is she doing?" Referring to Elvira, who is dancing with this young man in the center.
I would trust her ways.
He looks at you very confused and then approaches Elvira. "Darling," he says, behind you.
Oh, yes, good sir.
May I have a word? Or perhaps a dance?
Of course. And she steps away from Lord Dazzle, bows and thanks without another word, and takes her father's hand.
Okay. You are dancing with him, and he leans in and he says, "What are you doing?"
Getting a lot of unexpected information.
You are
Then
making a scene.
Just by dancing.
What'd you say?
Just by dancing. A little ridiculous.
Dancing is not the problem. I'm asking you why you are dancing alone.
There it is. Yeah, I had my suspicions, but that makes a lot more sense now, doesn't it?
Perhaps you should go
Mintiana
sit
is
down.
still on the
darling.
floor. She can hear, but she can't move because she's a hairpiece.
Maybe a good idea.
I think it would be
This is
best if you sit down.
I agree.
Elvira goes to sit somewhere, I guess. I don't know where.
There's a bunch of seats. What are you talking about? There's a bunch of seats.
I'll go this way and see Earl.
Okay.
You're not gonna take your hairpiece.
Oh shit, yeah. Hang on. Elvira picks up her hairpiece and then goes sits down with
Okay. So, I'm going to jump back for 1 second to Mithras again. Mithras, do you want to roll another perception?
Where the fuck did I put? Okay. Sorry, I forgot where I put my mic. Yes. I will roll perception
Okay.
if I can find it.
I'm going to let you guys do...
Oh, I got it. I'm not doing great on the roll.
One more.
One more. Well, that one worked.
Okay. You see a ruffian.
I.
You see a ruffian in the doorway. He's coming in, and he's drunk, and he seems pissed off, and he's a Leonin.
Wow.
And he's ragged as shit.
Wow.
What are you doing, my friend?
Don't you mind it, little guy.
Yeah, is he taller than me?
No, he's smaller than you.
I'm not the little one!
Yes, you are!
I'm going to attempt to escort him out. Politely.
Politely. What a biased man Mithras is.
Respectfully.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. You're gonna go ahead and try to escort him? Are you
Yes.
using the strength to like handle him out, or are you using
I'm kind of trying to like persuade him, like,
Okay.
you know how drunk people are like easily, like if you direct them, sometimes they'll just fucking walk.
Okay. I'm thinking of a DC in my head, so roll.
Do you want me to roll what?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll persuasion? Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to like.
Yeah, you're trying to persuade
Or
him,
I
right?
roll like athletics or what?
You said you're trying to
Yeah.
persuade
Yeah.
him.
I'm trying to persuade. Oh. Oh.
I mean, that's average.
Hey, what kind of Leonin are ya? Throwing out one of your own kind.
Well, I think you've had too much to drink.
I think I have not had enough a drink.
Well, I think you bring dishonor to all Leonin.
I think you're probably right.
I think you need to get out of the party.
I don't think I wanna.
Oh, I think you need to.
We gotta stick together in these parts. What are you, some kind of
You
traitor?
need to find a job.
I am looking for a job. No one will hire me.
Oh, I think I will not be able to hire you because I'm also poor.
Well, that is certainly unfortunate. You
Well, I
guys are
think
making
you
a
should
scene.
This is a nightmare. It's a beautiful nightmare.
Okay, you gonna try to persuade him to leave again?
Yeah, this time I'm gonna slightly kind of like push him out the door, but like not like very meanly.
Okay.
But it's
Use some
still
strength.
persuading.
Out of character, could I just say
Strength?
that it's a bit hilarious that we're at a masquerade ball and not a single one of us is keeping it low on the down low?
I rolled a 19.
19? Okay.
Yes.
Well, you basically just sock him in the arm real hard, and it kind of like pushes him back. And he says, "Wow, that's the most painful persuasion I've ever felt." And then he goes and like sits on the steps
you should
outside
make
with
money
his
and
bottle.
become a noble.
He goes and sits on the steps on the outside and just keeps drinking his bottle.
I also steal his bottle.
Like, hey, what are you thinking? He just kind of like,
And then I shut the door promptly.
he just kind of like gets grumpy, kicks a rock, and then walks off. Okay, back to Emmett. Are you still playing music?
Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor.
Okay, you only have to roll Dex this time. There we go. Go ahead and do it twice for me.
It's still not very good.
You got this, buddy.
No, you got a +5 because you got an orchestra up there with you now.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot.
I was trying to make it so everything was interconnected, so like when one person was doing really good, the other one was also like doing really good.
Imogen also like finishes up a song and just like knee slides over to the edge. He looks out and he realizes that no one's really paying attention. But
Yeah.
He's still feeling really proud. He feels proud. He's
Put himself out there.
Mithras gives him a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Mithras, as you're giving him a thumbs up, you look over at the coat rack that's in the doorway, and you just see Zim in a tuxedo looking at it, and he's just talking to the coat rack. Hey, boy, that is one nice jacket, buddy.
Oh my god.
Just having a full-on conversation in the closet
Why
over
did
in
we
the
take
entryway.
Zim?
I'm gonna bring Zim the bottle that I stole from the Leonin.
What are you doing?
Have a nice evening,
He's
Zim.
looking at like a very feminine jacket hanging up, and he's like, hey now, I'm a paladin, you know.
Wow.
What'd you say you did with them, Mithras?
I handed him the bottle that I stole from the Leonin, and I told him I hope that he's having a nice time at the party.
Well, hell
And then I'm gonna pat the top of his head and walk
He
away.
leans in. I'm taking this one home. Just pointing at a jacket on a rack. Anyway.
You have fun with that!
Okay, so as you guys are doing that, Earl, Ferranis comes up to you and begins talking as well. You there, Earl? Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, make sure you can use the bathroom or anything. Okay. Leans in and just says, just so you know, we have managed to get a few allies out of this party. So, I think it is about time we start to wrap things up. And looks back at the doorway before we get too loud.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Voldrin and Vildara and I will begin cleaning up the rest and eventually making it back to their manor, their estate.
All right, I'll see you back there, friend. They're loving my suit.
And we're going to break because I got to take a leak.
Piss
I don't know
time.
you guys, yeah. So we're doing a 15-minute break. Thank you for watching Under the Table. I hope you come back. I hope you don't fall in love with any coat racks while you're gone because they are horrible lovers. Anyway, thank you very much. And
All they do is lay there.
yeah, All they do is lay there. Well, actually, they stand up. They stand up sometimes. They stand up and they hold other coats. They're never loyal. There's never just one coat per rack. Oh, shit, I'm still muted. I mean, I'm not muted. Okay. Thank you. Keep watching, please. Almost went to the wrong screen. And we are back with our amazing story of the ballroom dance. Whatever will she wear? Okay, folks.
Ooh woo.
No more ooh-woos. It's too much.
Only ooh woo.
Only one ooh-woo will survive tonight. That one just sounded like you said hello.
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 Okay.
He's got me doing it now, so like you're doomed.
So, Ferranis is telling you, myself and the Valis twins have managed to convince a number of people, and surprisingly even, earlier I noticed you were talking to Lord Denda.
Fucking
Okay.
dander.
Well, yes, it couldn't hurt to try one of the harder targets, no?
No, I was quite impressed, actually. He actually came up and talked to us later. I do not know whether he will switch his position, but I am impressed that you took a crack at him. He is very traditional, but also not so bad as he may come across. Bit of a temper.
Well, I think we succeeded in opening his mind a little bit. She leans over to Mintiana and gives her a little wink.
I've also had a lot of compliments about the music from certain guests, especially one woman, Lady Zeron, who will be joining us in our alliance. A lesser family, but historians, all of them.
They liked the music.
Her specifically, yes. Others, it was hit or miss, honestly.
Interesting. Well done, Aberdeen. I really did not expect that.
Yes, it actually brought her to tears at one point, I believe. Strange family. And then he turns around to Earl and says, "In the food, I have not heard enough good things about the food tonight. I did not know you were such a fine cook, sir."
Well, like I said, the world's best tea.
And I thank the rest of you as well, especially you, Mithras, for keeping those out who we did not want in. You guys may leave now. You guys may leave as there is a lot to be done tomorrow, and it is getting late.
All right, let's head on home.
Well, may I
Come
just
on,
very...
Stu. You can see him licking one of the plates.
Well, may I just very briefly ask for just a glass bottle, just something empty?
Sure. He walks over to a table, grabs an empty glass bottle, walks back over to you, and hands it. Happy birthday, daughter, he says jokingly.
It's not, but thank you, Father.
I don't think that makes up for all the lost birthdays.
There's 92 of them, so no, it doesn't.
I suppose he's right. Anyway, you got your bottle. Would you like to keep talking, or was there...
No, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, awesome. So you guys all make your way to the door. And...
Wait,
Yes, sir.
if Father part of clan then? If Elvira part of clan? Then we are part of Imperion and don't need papers.
It's a little more complicated than that, sweetheart. Unfortunately, there's a need for blood relation.
Clan is family, and
Clan is family, but they have a different definition of family. And trust me, I like yours better, but we're trying to fix their definition of family.
Ibidin sulks away. He's sad.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I really am. We're gonna make it better. Elvira calls to him as he sulks away.
LMAO.
Okay. So, as you guys walk out onto the dark streets, most of them seemingly empty,
Roll for initiative.
and you begin your trek back to the estate. The air is calm. When all of a sudden,
raining?
and then a single
Stumbling Leonin pops out.
figure appears before you. Dun dun dun.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's the snack!
It's the...
Mamma mia! I'll strats right into that any day.
Oh my god. There's Gruff. There's Gruff.
It's just like, hey guys.
I actually don't know why Gruff is on there. That's very weird.
It's not there.
Okay. And as he appears, he says, "Something wicked this way comes. Oh wait, that's just me." And he laughs and kind of spins in a circle. And then he leans in close to Elvira and says, "I enjoyed the dance, darling. Such a charming lady."
I was there too! I was there too!
Oh, I know you were. I always like the ones with daddy issues.
Sticks her tongue out at him.
I have daddy issues too.
Wait, what do y'all mean by daddy issues?
So, would you like to make a deal? With me, your friend, Dazzle.
No,
What kind of deal, friend?
the deal you don't want to make, Earl. We're not interested.
The kind where you bring me to the queen.
We're not
We have
going to.
business.
Mintiana pipes up. You seem to be able to go where you want. Why do you need our help?
Oh, this old thing, he says, and then he literally walks through you. You're the only ones who can see me, he whispers into your ear.
Right, but how then? What do you?
It's the
Wait.
Mintiana.
If you can't touch anything, then how is us going to the queen gonna solve anything?
Mintiana, it's the crystal. He's in the crystal, and he wants us to bring the crystal to bring on the apocalypse of this city.
Wait.
That is not what I said, little girl.
Well, it's what you
Mortals.
implied, little man.
Mortals, yes, I am bound to the crystal. I do not wish you harm. Why would I? You are so
Hold on.
boring. So boring.
Hold on. What crystal? What did you guys pick up now?
Oh, we've known about this for a while, Mintiana. Earl
Oh, you mean that
Just
crystal?
refresh, Mintiana.
You mean the crystal in my back pocket?
The one that Earl's bought suspiciously at the Lepus store for free?
You mean the one that I specifically told you to leave at Lepus?
Exactly.
You bought it.
Well, we made
because
a new
I
friend, didn't we?
Wanted you to.
Right. Can I see that crystal, Earl?
Well, what are you
Mintiana
gonna
holds
do
out
with
her
it,
hand
friend?
expectantly. Just give me the damn thing, friend.
I
No.
certainly wouldn't do
We're
that.
friends, Earl. Give me the crystal.
Well, you won't tell me why.
I just want to look at it. Now hand it over, friend.
I can see we're not going to make a deal today. Very well. Then, have a pleasant stroll home. Lots of strange folk out tonight. Do be
What would
careful.
happen if we?
And then he disappears.
I don't think they can get much stranger than you.
What
And
would
then he
happen if we broke
disappears.
the crystal?
He disappears, and the air goes calm again. Before you feel under your feet the sensation of draining,
Like,
and the
my blood
entire
draining, or,
street
like-
lights up with runes. Like your
okay.
magic.
What?
Wait a minute. This looks familiar.
Oh, this can't be good.
This is not good. Trust me, this is not good.
Try to
What
explain,
we're in
Earl.
here right now, it is not good.
What does this mean? What does it do?
Well, these are runes.
No shit.
And they don't exactly spawn the friendliest things in the world. So we kinda fell into a trap.
Of course we did.
All of
We
a
always
sudden,
Arcana
do.
wants
What
to
else
roll
do?
for Arcana.
hold on a second.
Why was the angry goat guy here while we were awake?
Well, he's one of our friends. He's the
He's
friend in
not
the
a
crystal.
friend, Earl. He wants to destroy the city. He wants to break the anti-magic, whatever,
Never
the
mind.
anti-magic force field.
Imogen's still not understanding why we want to kill the queen, because if Elvira is relative of Fairness and part of the Antinous family, and she's descendants of Empyreon, so then the clan's descendants of Empyreon. Isn't that a
Imogen.
relative of yours?
Oh, honey.
Hey guys, I think
Hasn't
we
that
have bigger
queen
fish
as
to
part of the
fry.
clan?
They
Yes?
don't want us gone because we're not related to Elvira. They want us gone because they're working with the wardens.
Imogen's still confused because Queen is part of clan now because she's relative of Elvira, and
No,
Queen
The
controls
queen
the
is not
wardens.
clan.
I'm
I
not
repeat,
related to the
is
queen.
not clan.
I'm not related to the queen.
Come on, friends. Look at
Well, I
this
think
fella
I
in
found
front
the
of
middle.
us. We gotta stop arguing.
We do have a little bit of a problem before us. Earl is right.
We're in a situation.
As you
Good
guys,
point, Earl.
as you guys are standing there bickering and stuck within this big runic circle, an entire squadron of men wearing the queen's insignia on their chest come out from around the table.
And
I
that's our
like
cue
the
to
look of
run.
this.
Around the table, around the street corner.
Well,
That's
this
our
can't be
cue to
good.
hightail it.
Escape? You
Time to
really
We
escape,
can
friends.
take them.
Where did all those come from?
Earl,
that?
you said that this is some kind of magic rune. Can we even escape from it?
Well, we can try.
Can you see if we can escape?
We'll hold
first?
them up.
I don't want us to run away and then get attacks of opportunity. So is there any way that Earl can like roll some skill and see if that's possible before we try and run away?
Yeah, Earl can try to roll a skill. But first, this guy steps forward in the front
Oh,
and says, "Halt! Enemies of Empyreon, put down your weapons. You are under arrest. On order of the Queen."
I don't have a weapon.
The queen. Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't think that one's gonna work out too well for you.
I love Mithras so much.
Run, Imogen take care of.
Sweetheart, I don't think.
I will go after them.
You're not doing this alone, Ebiden. Trust me. We're here with you.
Alright,
Okay, you guys just gonna try to fight them, or you gonna run, or what are you doing?
Well, I'm
Alright,
still
so
waiting
first
for
I'm going to
Mithras is
investigate the room and see if we
112%
can escape.
gonna run into them.
Okay. Mithras, you start running into them. What'd you say, Earl?
He
I'm
needs
going to
roll.
investigate the room and see if we can escape it.
Okay.
I was gonna lead him on a wild goose chase, guys, because Imminent can run like 90 feet a turn.
Okay.
Well,
And I have
we don't
action
even
surge
know
and
if we
shit.
can
Alright.
actually leave yet.
25 on the rune.
Okay. You notice that it is a rune that
Yeah.
is currently sapping all of your magical strength.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
shit.
Oh, Lord.
You also recognize the fact that around the outside, the barrier is closed.
So we can't leave. Got it.
I hate to break it to your friends, but we gotta fight. But that's not even the worst part. I can't even use my magic.
I
Mithras,
like
roll
the
for
sound of
initiative.
this.
All of us?
No, just Mithras. Mithras is literally running at them.
Oh.
Apprehend
I'm
them!
about to fight too.
Well, I rolled a 20 in case we actually have to enter combat.
In fact, none of us can use our magic.
Wait, he didn't say that. It's just that it was sapping it.
I don't know.
That's
Have you tried to
completely
cast a
fine.
spell yet?
Well, you specifically said draining, as in,
Yeah, when it first started appearing, you felt it draining on you.
okay. And how long has it been since then?
Well, you guys bickered for over a
Just
minute.
try to
so.
cast a spell.
I'm not wasting a turn. Somebody else can do that.
Are you guys all rolling for initiative?
Well, no, I'm not. But that's what I thought you were. But if it's just Mithras, then do whatever you're gonna do next.
I mean, clearly outnumbered and screwed, Elvira would probably try to surrender, but everyone else is rolling, so I don't know
I'm
if I
not
have
rolling.
it.
I thought he meant all of us, but then he said just Mithras. So whatever he's gonna do with that is whatever he's gonna do with that.
If you guys decide,
Hey, it's okay, guys. I have 70 HP.
Whatever. What's next?
So you're telling me you can take on 21 knights?
I want to know what's happening next.
Absolutely.
okay. So, whoever wants to join combat can. If you want to help Mithras fight, if you want to surrender, you can drop your stuff, or you can also just join Mithras if you feel like you have to. But if
So
you do,
either we're joining combat or not. That's what I was asking.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why you said just Mithras.
well, because Mithras said he was charging in already.
Okay.
So he's the only one who has declared that he is going to fight. You have the option to surrender.
Imminent said he's gonna try to like distract him and shit. So my goal is to try to distract them, but I don't think it's gonna work now because of what the party's doing.
Mintiana assesses the situation and she looks to Earl. You need to give me that stone now, or I'm not helping.
Well, friend, we couldn't even help if we tried.
Are you giving it to me or not?
No, I'm not giving
Eminem,
it
it's
to
your
you.
turn to
It's
go.
my crystal.
Then you're on your own. And Mintiana sits down.
It's your turn, Eminem.
All right. So how high up is this building? To like right there.
To like right there.
I
That's
just
like
tried to
the-
click on it. Like,
What is it? The barrier goes through there, so
Yeah.
technically you would be able to jump up there. That's going to be about, I don't know, like what, 10 feet? 9 feet?
so with
At
the
least.
cart there, I can.
Well, that's
totally
only
jump
one
it.
story. What's that?
So with the cart there, I can totally jump that in a turn.
I don't think so.
Sure. Why not?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and you said 10 feet?
Yeah.
So 40.
Yeah, but how did you just do
45.
that? That's my question.
You can jump straight up, It's like 6 feet times your ability score modifier.
6
My,
feet.
or for strength.
Times?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make it like way more feet than 6?
Yeah.
So then how did you get up there if it's like 6 times
Well,
more?
because the cart's already off the ground, so then with the cart being like 4 or 5 feet tall, it's
Right.
only like 4 feet. And I'm 4 feet tall, so I just got to jump a little bit and pull up.
Oh.
So I just gave it extra difficult terrain, unless Kyle doesn't want to do that.
I don't
Makes
feel
sense
like
to
the
me.
math adds up, but just go ahead. That's. I mean, you're making some assumptions about that cart, and then you're saying it's only 4 feet to the top of the roof.
well,
Don't
if
worry
it's
about it.
a 9-foot roof and most carts are about 4 to 5 feet tall, it's only
Yeah.
about 4 feet. My guy is 3 feet. So
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Is it gonna break the game if he's on the roof?
No, it's just weird. Okay, let's.
you can consider 20 feet, you can consider 15 feet. Well, I mean, I can roll acrobatics.
No, you're good. You're
don't
good.
care.
You're good. I already said you're good. Let's go.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. And he's gonna snipe the guy next to Myth.
Okay, the one in front.
Yep, and since I'm higher up, I have advantage.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I hit. I hit for sure.
Oh my fucking god. You're
Oh my
nasty.
god damn it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Okay,
so,
roll.
Wait,
1,
so did
2.
you throw 2 shots or was
three,
that for damage?
I have advantage.
So does that mean you throw
I
2
just crit.
shots? It just shows to hit twice, so I didn't know if it was 2 shots.
It's 1 shot, but I have advantage. I get the higher one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, I forgot last time I crit that I have Piercer, which means I get an extra D6 on a critical. So I'm rolling 7d6 plus 4.
Okay.
Sure.
Re-rolling one, so I'm
I
gonna
mean-
re-roll that 1. So that's 21, 27. That's 31 damage again.
What?
Oh my.
Mm.
You're a little
Jesus.
monster.
God damn, dude. So he's dead, right?
No.
Damn it. Alright, that's all I got.
Okay. Next up,
Thickris!
Mithras.
Daddy Thickris.
So I'm going to. Sorry, I totally should have been paying attention. So the first thing I'm gonna do is do a bonus action,
Oh, wow.
fighting spirit.
Oh, we are so.
So I give 5 temp
We are
HP.
so fucked.
I was just literally at the
Fine.
background of Ash's mic.
Well, I just noticed 30 damage, and that guy's not in red, so...
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's like yellow.
Okay, so and then I'm also going to use. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait on that one. So then I'm just gonna attack the guy who's right next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, with my sword. The 14 hit.
No.
All right, now this is my second attack because I get 2 attacks. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
This is my damage. Oh wait, hold on, I lied. I get advantage. I actually get to roll 2 more times because
But you're already hitting though.
No, but she wants
yeah,
to see
but I
if she
get
crits.
2 attacks.
Oh,
No, I
okay.
get 2 attacks. So these 2 rolls were my first attack, and now I get another attack. Does
Okay.
that make sense? So I did 10 damage on the first one, and then does 15 hit?
Well, 14
No.
didn't.
15 didn't. Okay, then I do not hit.
So it's anywhere between 16, 17, and 18.
And 19.
Yes.
I did 10 damage on the guy in front of me, and that's it. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Awesome.
Minty's gonna actually sit next to Elvira for this. Watch the world burn. And
Okay.
Elvira just lets Mintiana sit on her shoulder.
oh, I'm not tiny anymore. I'm just 2 feet tall.
Oh,
very
okay.
Probably
minty.
still fit on someone's shoulder though.
You could still fit on my shoulder if you
I
so.
could, but I wouldn't.
Okay.
So
Elvira
Mithras,
just
Mithras
kind of
pierces
watches
this guy
sadly,
who already has a few
devastated.
arrows sticking out of him. He does not seem happy. that you just did that. Actually, why am I?
Oh no.
Surrounded.
Actually, I'm gonna figure it
Wait,
Hold on.
hold on. Quick question. What happens to Elvira and Minty if we lose this fight and die?
Sucks to suck.
Do
Hope
they
you have
get
backup
taken to
characters.
jail, or do they start getting attacked?
They would get, for them, if they surrender,
Yeah.
they would not be killed. At least not yet.
Yeah, we gotta have a trial and all that. Mysteriously die while being escorted to a second prison location.
Okay.
Kyle,
Do they all
I
have to move?
What's that?
out of character, is this even a fight we can win? Because there's a lot of these guys, and if I...
Maybe if we had all joined the fight, but Mintiana isn't dealing with
Guys,
that
We
just
can't do shit.
let's play it out. Let's play it out, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I mean,
remember
I'm
the
down to play it
werebear?
out, but
Yeah, I don't care if you guys play it, but Mintiana would not participate in this fight.
Let's see what happens in character, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
we can
I
do
don't
it.
care if you guys fight. I don't care.
Yeah, Mintiana doesn't care. So you guys can fight. With Mintiana.
I was just complaining because he's taking the time to move all these dudes individually.
I can't move them all at once.
There's no like drag and drop like on.
Oh my
MSK.
god, no. That's why it takes me so long to unhide shit, because I gotta, like, hold the
dude,
shift.
that sucks.
I gotta hold the shift and click every fucking one.
I
It
want to
pisses me
know
off.
who these people were. These people couldn't be people who play D&D. Oh wait, who just did that?
I have no idea, but that was incredible.
I did that. That's a fucking feature on the thing, Kyle.
Not for me.
Oh.
Oh, wait, unless I just added it.
holy
Yeah,
fuck.
you highlight and then you can move them.
You know how they
Oh my
updated a bunch of
God.
shit in here? I think they updated that too. I just didn't notice.
Curb your enthusiasm.
Okay.
Play.
Oh, I know dangerous, but like Mintiana in this position would not join this fight. She was only going to join if Earl gave her the crystal, and he refused. So
I do think that's true. Okay, we're starting directly in front of Mithras.
Oh my god.
Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people surrounding Mithras.
sorry. Individually, all these guys going is gonna be fucking hilarious. BRB guys, I'm gonna go write a fucking novel.
It's kind of rough. Okay, and then we got the 22.
They can't even hit me. Okay, one of them hit Mithras.
Which one? I guess it doesn't fucking matter.
What's your AC, Mithras? 19.
It is, yes, 19.
Okay.
And my HP is currently 75.
That's so sexy of you. Well, how
Okay.
many of them can even reach her? 'Cause
Lose
that was
10.
like way more than.
Lose 10 life as one of them slashes into you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Next.
Those are just the ones directly around her. The other ones I don't believe can go, except for we're going to do this guy right here, who is going to shoot his crossbow at Emmedan. Okay.
Why does it say slashing?
No, that's not it.
Oh, that was weird. The,
Okay,
the
another
like,
one.
chat like loaded it.
This guy here. Okay. 6. And these guys are biffing it today, aren't they?
As they fucking should.
And then,
Damn it.
let's see.
Hey, Elvira, you got any of that cheese on you?
I left it at home.
And 3.
Dang.
How many of those
Why are
hit?
y'all talking about cheese for?
Oh.
We're screwed.
That's your problem. You could have had
That's
my help.
my problem. That's your problem
Okay,
too. It's not like
of
you can
those
escape.
ones, Emmedan, you have a
Wait,
17
why did you
AC.
do
Plus
Fight without me.
5.
You have a 17 AC, right?
Yeah, I was just wondering why it went from being a +2 to a +5 partway through.
Because some of them are using different things.
Yeah, some of them use crossbows, some of them use melee, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that's when they're doing the melee swings as well.
Oh, so they just have multiple weapons on them.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the 22 and the 24 will hit me.
Okay. We'll have 10. Okay. You have a 9 and a 5. And these two, or these three over here in the corner, are also going to shoot you. And it looks like the 18 and the 19 will hit?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wow. These guys suck.
As they should.
And so you're going to take 3
Jesus.
HP.
Are you sure they're shooting him with crossbows?
Oh, yeah, they're
Fucking
littering the top of
balls?
this roof. They're just not hitting him. He's, like, dodging around. Sorry, there's, like, a lot of people I'm trying to focus on. There's, like, too many of these stupid
Wait, who the hell
NPCs.
is the goon?
Okay, wait. Actual question: would Imidin, or would they get disadvantaged since Imidin has a height advantage, and they're shooting up?
No. I get advantage though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, who's the goon?
That's me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Earl.
I just saw
Earl,
on
it's your
my
turn,
turn,
by
I'm
the
like,
way.
well, that's not me.
Earlio.
Oh.
Okay, so as I realize this isn't this isn't a battle we can fight, I say, "Hey, everyone, friends, this isn't a battle we can win. We have to surrender."
Why did you enter combat? For your information, Earl, Mintiana looks up from her spot low to the ground. This was very winnable, but you just didn't want to cooperate. So now half of us have to die.
Well, that's your choice. But I'm
Mintiana,
It's
choosing.
your choice.
even if he did give you the crystal, neither of us would be of any help. We can't do anything. I could swing my sword and maybe get lucky.
Mintiana
one of
rolls
them.
her eyes. You all are always underestimating me because I never get to do anything. But
Well,
it's not my problem now.
All right, Mintiano, then why don't you just take your wings and fly out of here, and I'll save the rest of us then.
Yeah,
With
because I
Mithras'
bet
little
you
head
that.
peeking over the hordes of people surrounding him. Have any of you even tried casting a spell?
All the spellcasters are like, nah, this is over. Oh well, Luciana has said her piece.
Okay. Are you still going to do anything, Earl?
All right, I'm gonna attempt to cast.
Invisibility.
Attempt out of desperation from Mithras's voice. Fireball.
Okay.
And before I get caught on fire.
I was about to say it's not a good idea.
Okay. Take 1d6 damage.
That's what I thought. I take 4 damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then as my bonus action, I say, there is no way we can win. This rune is too powerful for even my level 3 fireball.
Level 3! Who says that?
Errol.
level 3.
Surrender, and you will not be harmed.
Zim, darling, why don't you work your paladin powers and make something happen here.
Zim's already knocked out, dude.
Oh, I was hoping we'd get one of his classic fucking failures.
He tripped on a cobblestone and hit it.
He's dreaming
Alright,
about
we
how
surrender. We surrender. We cannot win.
Okay. It is end of Earl's turn then.
Yes.
We'll go to Emiden. What would you like to do, Emiden?
I guess Eminem's gonna try to back up and see if this barrier is actually gonna stop him.
It's going to stop you. Take 1d4
Alright.
damage.
Cool.
Wow.
Well, I don't know what to do here because as a character, I feel like Eminem already lost everything and doesn't want to get captured again. But as
Well,
a player,
play
I
how
understand.
Eminem would do it.
Yeah.
Don't think about the meta. Think about Eminem.
All right, Eminem is going to. I'm trying to like figure out where the ring is exactly, but he's gonna kind of
Don't
like.
worry about it.
He's gonna scoot down a little bit. He's gonna drop down to the ground. He's gonna go prone, and he's gonna shoot down at the exact same one he shot before.
The
Okay.
only one that's taken damage.
All right.
You are such a little monster.
Okay, so I hit. I'm assuming.
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, 26 hits for sure.
They're somewhere between 16 and 19 for AC.
I'll take the 16. I won't re-roll anything, so I think 3 is good enough. So 16 damage to that one.
Okay.
I'm going to. Where is it?
Somewhere.
I'm going to action surge. I'm going to get an extra action. And
Okay.
I'm also going to use one bonus action to second wind. I'm going to get 1d10 plus 2 health back.
Okay.
And then Emiden is going to bonus action hide. And then he's going to use, because I get an extra bonus action from second or action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to ready his other action to attack as soon as someone else attacks Mithras.
Wow.
Okay. I'm sure you got plenty of
That's my
that.
turn.
So crazy.
Do you want me to roll stealth then, or because I'm trying to drop down and hide, or just leave it? Because he's on the roof.
You can leave it. What was that damage though? You said
16.
16? Okay. So same one you said?
Same one, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
You are up.
He's not even red.
All right.
Mithras.
My first plan of action here is I'm gonna cast. It's not a spell. I'm gonna do Daunting Roar. So
Rawr.
every creature or person within 10 feet of me that can hear me must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh God.
We're the wisest knights of the land.
That's
So all of the ones around me, and then I think it's
That's 10 of
just
them.
the ones. Yeah. So one of them disappeared.
No, there are 10 of
I
them within
disappeared.
10 feet of you.
He's still the same on my screen.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. My screen's fucking wigging.
Okay.
Okay, they all have to roll. Basically my point.
What do they have to get to
Wisdom saving throw?
14.
14?
Yes.
Okay. They all have
Whichever
brave,
fucks are
which
wise.
it gives them advantage on that.
Oh.
On all throws or just wisdom?
Wisdom. No, I mean all. Against being frightened.
This is not a fight. This is not a fight we can win.
Okay. I'm just going to do all the ones directly around you. First one.
Before the guards take their turn, can I do something?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the same thing.
Okay. 1, 2,
For the sake of RP, of course.
we have 6. 1, 2.
Oh my god, we're gonna argue about the
Failure.
crystal again.
Failure. Failure.
How many are there
That
around
is
you,
definitely-
Failure.
Mithras? Directly, is there 6?
Failure.
I mean, the last 3 were not failures.
What are you talking about? It's a 2, a 2, and an 8.
Dear God. I forgot she can't read. Sorry. Okay, we got that. There we go. I promise you I didn't type those in either. So 2 of them. I think it was the first 2.
Well,
These 2. You frightened them, you said?
Well, there's 10 of them within 10 feet of her.
Oh, dear God.
You know, I said the
You
same
should have
thing
just
when she-
rolled for all of them.
Yeah, but what if they all passed? Then we would have bitched.
Yeah. So.
Huh.
Hold on. What time
I
is
know
it?
I would have.
Then they would have all passed. Or all failed. That would have been funny. I might just have to start doing that. There's too many rolls.
Well, when it's like
Or you
more
could
than
roll
10,
20
when it's
d20s.
literally like more than 10 enemies on the board, yeah. But I think less than 10, it makes it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and... the hell is it?
Spider.
There's 2 more, you said? Within feet? Or 3? 4?
I counted 10.
Well, let's see. Yeah, around the circle.
The 7 that are surrounding her, and then
Yeah, so an
there's
extra
3
4.
more diagonally.
An extra 4 who all have advantage. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Okay. My thing is so filled up.
With
Okay.
18 fucking guys.
What's the minimum?
14.
Okay. Well, the other ones got scared, except for the one that's to the left. Make 5. So I got this one, this one,
2 of
this
them
one.
got scared, right?
No, total of 5, I'd say. We're just gonna say that they run away.
Yeah, not all the die popped up for us.
Yeah.
1, 2. Well, it's because I'm rolling advantage. I'm rolling twice for every one.
Oh my
So,
god.
okay. Because only one popped up. New one popped up.
Yeah.
It's probably
I'll
just.
have.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
use an
overloaded.
opportunity attack on the one that just ran away
Okay.
Which one? Ah,
The
I
one-
don't care.
on the left, who's
Yeah.
like actually
Just
touching me.
roll.
Okay.
I'm about to just go full DM in about 5 seconds. So.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, you'll see. Just...
4.
I mean,
my
you set
God.
this combat up, so.
I just didn't. Never mind.
Expected to go.
Is that a crit failure? Doesn't she get to roll twice because they're running away?
That's not a crit failure. That's her damage.
Not a crit
That's
failure.
the
That's
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, a crit failure on damage.
Okay.
That's not what. That's just your
You
damage
hit this
number.
one here. Okay. Is that it? Or no. What else you doing? It's your turn still.
Well, is it? I thought it was their turn. She was just hitting them because
no.
they ran away.
That was an opportunity attack. It's still my. I was the one who made them run away, so it's still my turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then I'm going to.
Check the dance.
Yeah, obviously.
Get him down,
um,
Nicholas.
I'm gonna use my action. No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait to use that. I'm gonna attack the one who's damaged in front of me.
Wow.
That's hit number, or that's attack number 1. So 10 damage.
Wow.
And then this is attack number 2. Oh, that did not pass.
God. She's so crazy. I love her.
Okay. So you did to hit damage 10. 10? Are you doing that on the one in front of you?
Yep. The one
The
that was
damage
damaged.
1 In front of me, yes.
What the hell just happened to him?
Huh?
Can you guys still see him? He just glitched out for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now he's running away.
Yeah, I
Now
changed
he's
his
back in
life. I
front of
changed
her.
his life and then he vanished. I was like, what the hell? Okay.
He was not happy with you changing his health. He was like, I don't think so.
I don't think
Goodbye.
so. Boom.
Yay, now we get to wait for all 12 of these fuckers.
Can I do something?
Oh, yeah,
Just
that's right. I
RP.
wanted to do something too. Let Elvira go first there.
Yeah,
You can move all the people around while I do this.
Yeah, you can say your. Yeah.
So Elvira's gonna run up the same route that Emmett did to join him on the. She's gonna call out to him.
Just gonna move people around like willy-nilly.
Emmett, please. There's nothing we can do. We can't help you. We can't protect you. We don't want to lose you.
The spellcasters. Spellcasters beat a bunch of bitches over there, man.
I'm trying my best.
Well, Mintiana was going to try fighting in any way she could, but Earl wouldn't give up the stone.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
She just starts slapping the knights with her.
Is that all, Elvira?
Emmett, please. Just stop and surrender. We can't do anything. We're severely outnumbered. There's no chance.
Emmett?
I'm trying to think. I promise I'm listening. I'm just.
Okay, well, you're thinking Mintiana's gonna do her thing. Mintiana, who, albeit probably hasn't been paying very good attention, looks through her belongings and sees the book that she bought, and she wonders if now's a good time to read it, and makes the decision to try using. Where is it? I have so many fucking spells. Boop, 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 boop. She tries casting comprehend languages.
Oh my god.
Take 1d6.
It was worth the effort.
Ow!
Holy
she
shit.
throws the book to the ground.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Reading
I
is
got one more.
such a pain.
7. You hear as you do that, Mintiana, you hear someone yell, "Heretic!" as you open up your little thing. What's your EC? 17, Imogen?
It is, but you have disadvantage shooting at me.
I have disadvantage shooting at you?
Wait, why
Because
do they
he
have
laid down on the
disadvantage
roof.
You guys are really dragging this out, aren't you? Okay.
Hey,
You
we're
set this
RPing.
up, buddy.
I set it up to surrender, obviously. Anyway. Okay. So,
Oh, excuse me. Where did they come from?
these knights above you come in to apprehend not only Earl, who has already surrendered, and Mintiana,
Who's
And-
also already surrendered.
who's also already surrendered. Though they are a little bit pissed that they found that book on you. And these two are coming to
Wait,
escort
why?
you.
Wait, I don't care if this is game breaking. Is reading taboo in this city?
Oh, hell yeah. This is a super religious city.
Reading?
Well, reading that specific book, probably.
Yeah, like...
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
it's-
thought he meant literally the act of reading, and I'm like, but we
No. Just because where they worship Imperia. Right?
Got it. I
Or
thought you
literacy
meant
or
read-
death.
And I was like, what
Literacy
the
or
f- do you
death?
mean they hate people who read? Like, anyway, next.
Illiteracy or death.
Okay.
Elvira tries again, calling out to Imogen, who has yet to respond.
I'm
She-
going to respond. I was waiting for my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna respond?
1, 2.
I was waiting for Earl to take his turn first. There's only 6 seconds for an entire round, so
I mean, it's RP. I don't think it matters
I mean,
that much.
Earl surrendered at this point. I don't think he should be on the.
Ibidin, after having not been hit at all this last round, because they all have horrible shots because he's laying down, they're all trash, he slings his short bow around his shoulders and puts his hands in the air. He looks very upset about this, but he's looking at you, and
There's just a porcupine in front of you from the roof where they just keep missing you.
yeah, he's looking at you, Elvira, and there's like a slight misty eye there, and he's worried. There's real concern.
Yeah.
Is he gonna say anything?
No.
Oh.
Elvira, also not saying anything, also a little misty-eyed, nods in understanding and holds out to Emmedan so they can both walk off the roof together and surrender.
Mithras is gonna fuck.
I wasn't
You
sure
have
if
any
this was a
idea how
case,
much
like, with
70
the
health
warfare,
is?
where we're waiting on somebody to rescue us, or with the halflings where they rescued us from a fight that was too difficult. I wasn't sure if we were doing one of those things again, but apparently no.
No, that's my
once
fault.
I saw a magic
I should've
circle
made it.
that makes you not be able to use magic, I was like, well, God, clearly this is not meant to be fought.
I should have been more clear in the beginning, but I still think Mithras would have run in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Eh.
Why is there one upside down?
Someone just turned
She's
it
having a
on.
bad day, okay? Let's
Okay,
not
Mithras.
crappy ass wig.
What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So it looks like the only ones that hit are the 21, 19. Yeah.
Mithras is the biggest character here, and she just dodges
And then
everything.
they also have multi-attack, which I didn't even notice last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do. That's only
Oh
when they do
God.
melee. Okay.
Isn't there like an outnumber mechanic that you could use? Like,
I would think so, but I've never heard of one.
Are these legit just knights out of the DM manual?
Yes. Well, sort of. I've edited them.
Because if so, that means they're all CR3 individually, which means that this is like 10 times too fucking deadly.
1, 2, 3.
It's like there's not a goddamn chance in hell we ever beat this. I was like, yeah, he's gonna have
Maybe if
somebody
we
come and save it.
maybe a slight chance.
I was.
If I could sling a
They're,
couple
they're
fire-
slightly edited. They're slightly edited. Okay. They're
Alright,
not
so now what
exactly
happens?
just knights. Okay.
What's in store for us today? Actually, you guys keep, spending the 8
So-
minutes it takes to get the soldiers to move. I need to go grab some tape.
So
Okay.
fun fact, there
Mithras,
is. Oh.
you are about to take 17, 20. Oh my god. I hate math. Okay. 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 8 is 29, plus 10 is 39 damage.
Oh God. Side note: there is a combat realism rule related to being outnumbered, and I believe it's more or less just kind of if the person is outnumbered, they have disadvantage, and the people outnumbering have advantage.
Yeah.
I'm back. Miss anything?
I think I don't know. I've never read too much on those mechanics. I don't normally do that ridiculous with combat. But
What are we talking about?
All attackers have advantage if they outnumber defenders melee by 2 to 1 or more. So if there's double, this is a variant role. This is a choice if you want to add it or not. I mean, we're not doing it now, but I'm just saying because we were just wondering.
Earl,
Okay.
you are currently captured, right?
That's right.
And Emmedan. Okay.
Yep.
You guys are currently put in these runic handcuffs.
It's just Daddy Thickress.
Yeah, who, by the way, is taking on so many knights right now.
Fran,
Still
that's
not
not
down.
necessary.
Mithras, please.
So
I'll come with you. I don't need any cuffs.
I actually expected Mithras to do this too. It's a sad part.
Mithras, please stop. No.
Are you there?
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were still doing whatever.
No.
So Mithras is gonna be like looking. I'm assuming all the knights are shorter than him.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna be looking over
Yeah, they're short.
at his friends, and he's gonna kind of feel very betrayed by all of them except for Imodin. Imodin's gonna be the only one he doesn't feel
Imogen's
betrayed
just
at.
like rubbing off a tear on this little.
And he's gonna see that Imodin looks very sad, and then instead of like setting his weapon down, he's gonna put it back into like his sheath, and he's gonna put his sword on his back, and he's gonna put his hands up, and he's just gonna look like livid, like beyond angry.
Okay. So after Mithras, the massive giant that these people are clearly now kind of intimidated by, puts a sword on the back and surrenders. They say, "Get him down!" And then they start pummeling you with their swords, knocking you
Pummel
unconscious.
someone with your sword.
Easy. You whack them with it. Hard. Okay.
Over
Okay, I don't care. Just get us out of here. We've been here for 10 years.
So
This is horrible.
you're just knocked out, and they're clearly kind of abusive, especially towards you where you're so big,
So thick.
so thick. Anyway, they drop some handcuffs on Mithras, who is now completely unconscious and bloody, as they are.
Elvira's devastated to see this happen to her friend, and she's totally helpless.
Okay.
Mintiana doesn't look phased at all.
Why? Doesn't. Shit happened, man.
We're gonna be slaves again. I'm sorry, Stu.
These are not the wardens, by the way. I don't know if you.
Yeah, these are the Queen's Knights.
Yep.
The Queen's Guard.
Probably gonna be going to the wardens because that's why they captured us, right?
I don't know.
Not if we can help it.
Yeah!
So.
Give me something else to look at, I beg!
So they put a hood over all of your heads, and you start being walked away. Okay.
Cool.
And that is
I'm gonna need
the.
those knights to make a strength check.
I need those knights. Yeah, they gotta carry you. Like, you're literally, like, everyone who's around you right now is pretty much carrying you, except for this guy, because he's, like, almost dead, so the other ones are gonna do it. They're literally having to lift you in, like, almost like a. What is it? What do you call that when you're, like, in a file? Anyway. So, that is the end of this episode.
Wait, you had us come back from a break to just get captured?
Yep. Well, it's also 11:30, so I have to start getting off. Because,
Girl, next time just end the session.
it's supposed to end after this.
I'm glad they fought then, because I would have been pissed if we came back from break to just get captured.
Well, in all fairness, you came back from break to talk to Dazzle, so. And then get captured.
No, we
Well,
talked to
Earl
Dazzle.
likes Dazzle.
You talked to
Yeah,
Dazzle.
we did.
Yeah,
We did talk to Dazzle.
We did.
We came back and everybody was like, "Oh, we're leaving now. Great job for not being complete fucking failures." And then this happened.
Yeah, but before this happened, Mr. Snack appeared. He's Mr. Dazzle.
Mr.
But that was before break.
We have
What?
very
Was that
attentive
before break?
players
Am I
here on Under the
trained?
Table.
I'm confused. I'm drunk. I don't know, man.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed watching. If not, you know, our amazing combat scene. Everyone loved it. You know, it's the combat scene kind of looks like it's giving me the middle finger, actually, the way it's around Mithras right now. So-
it looks more like a dick on my end, but
No, that's fair. I guess if you look at it.
Listen, I ain't giving you no crystal.
So
Here,
we are going to be back Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, not Friday, for anyone who can make it. We have our next actual session, which will star our favorite Mr. Snack. I'm just kidding. But
Mr. Snack.
ooh, excuse me. Oh man, I've been drinking too many of those Zevias. Anyway, so
Was Zim also taken by the Knights?
yes, Zim is just kind of auto with you guys most of the time. Zim also take. So you can go ahead and
Did
find
they
us.
also take the coat?
You can go ahead and find us at Under Table D&D on Twitter, and also Under the Table D&D with a bunch of underscores on. Still haven't set that up, Minty. On Twitch and YouTube. And go ahead and check out Eulora Art _art on Twitch. She's the one who did most of our artwork over here, as you can see on the screen. She did not do the X, though. I just put that on Gruff because he wasn't here. So, yeah. You guys got anything to say? Wednesday's going to be at...
Justice for Mithras.
What'd you
That's
say?
the Leonin rule.
The Leonin rule? I think Mithras made a brand new friend today. The old drunk Leonin.
I thought he was gonna come save us.
Who the fuck wrote this battle scene anyway? It sucks.
I don't know who wrote that battle.
I'm surprised you didn't give us a genuine battle scene.
No, I've
tried
actually...
so hard to strategize my way out of that fight. I was trying to dip, dodge, duck, and dive. And it didn't work.
I mean, we had a cute, sad moment together. At least.
what a fight is not meant to be fight.
I was trying...
You are
Fight is not meant to be fight.
I was...
Girl told you. He told you.
I was trying so hard to give you guys like a cool ending, and it ended up turning into some weird fight. What I've been doing instead of a lot of fights lately are what I call action sequences, which is what you guys are doing in the ball. So you guys get to roll like a lot of different stats and even use spells and stuff if you want to, but it's not like direct combat. That being said, I feel like we are going to have more combat at certain points and less during other points, depending on the story. This was not really intended to be like a real combat thing. And also, I didn't expect these idiots to miss so much, not you guys. Every one of my NPCs were like missing. I was like, you piece of shit.
It's not their fault.
They got like a +5,
AC
man.
is so high.
They got like a +5. Well, they had higher ACs too.
Yo, they had 18 for an AC.
They did. They did. I also doubled their life. So
Right, you double the life the dude already has. It's a CR3, what the hell?
You know what you need to do? Instead of a magic rune that like drains magic force, you need to do like a magic rune that keeps